Oh shit, my camera's wrong. I just realised. Also, bold of you to assume that Frontiers is peaking literally anyway. Right, how are we doing? How are we all doing? Yeah, I need to put my camera back the way it was supposed to be. Right, there we go. Will the green screen work? Oh no, the green screen won't work, because I've disabled the fucking green screen filter. I need to re-enable it. 2 seconds. There we go, nailed it. I am very technically savvy. How are we all doing? It's peaking everywhere. No, it isn't. Frontiers is not peaking everywhere. I'll tell you what isn't peak, our bloody webcam quality. It's gone out of fucking focus, it can't. Also, what about mementos? So we've got charging wires. We have the Steam Deck. And we have the purple. So yes, we have everything that will be needing for this live stream. What? Fuck, my earphones gone. Right here. Nailed it. Right, can't wait for this video. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, apparently I made a Nintendo guy very pissed at me, so this will be fun. Can't wait. That being said, let's get right into it, as they say. there is the main man himself. Let's Also, just to be on the safe side, I'm not saying I don't trust this guy, but I definitely don't trust this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to get my video up in another window, because I do not trust this guy in the slightest, and I feel like he's 100% going to be taking things out of context. Either that or he's just going to completely misunderstand the point that I was making. Fucking hour and a half long. Jesus. Right, well, let's get right into this. First of all, just need to go into VC. Wonder if there's any humans in VC. There might be. Let's see if there's anyone actually fucking here. That would be fun. Door moments. Right, there we go. Should be fine. So, are we all sitting comfortably? It's basically... I don't know. Didn't know you had a Discord server? Yeah, it's in the description. Of course I do. But yeah. He was so pissed that he pissed himself. Could you imagine if that actually happened? That's amazing. So yeah, a bit of context behind this guy, just for the new people. I don't watch his channel, but I mean, it is what it is. He seems to have a pretty big disliking to Sonic and people who are fans of Sonic. A good example being Coney enrages Sonic Twitter, I clapped. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. He's also... I mean, taking a look at this, it's like, is Mario 64 better than, wait, why are we looking at Adventure 1? It's pretty clear that this guy is a big Nintendo guy. I'm not gonna say a fanboy, because I don't fucking watch his channel, so how the hell would I know? But it's pretty obvious this guy is a Nintendo fan, at least. Oh, I'm not expecting very much, but hey, let's, Also, just because we have, like, well, I don't have limited time, but this is like an hour and a half long, so I don't want to waste your precious time. Humans, so...
Gamers. We've got Sonic fans.
Hang on, we'll see... Hang on, we'll do a 1.25, that sounds good. Right. Are we ready, humans? Warning, this video sucks. I'm expecting it to suck, let's be honest. So... Context as well for people who are just getting in. I gave a very firm but fair analysis on Sonic Racing Cross Worlds as well as Mario Kart World. Long and short of it, I don't really like the business practices for either game. I think that Sega was taking the piss with the $70 Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Want to make that clear. I have a video on it, funnily enough, which Nintendo dudes just ignore for some reason. Where do I go to VC? I mean, just scroll down in the Discord server, there's quite a lot of VC channels. Yeah, it's rough, but I think that Nintendo really messed over Mario Kart World, and I'm not gonna say any... Oh, this guy's smugness already, I just want to punch him, but anyways. Let's get started.
Oh, hello gamers. We've got Sonic fan chicanery. Mario Kart World is doomed to fail, ... And it just did, by the gaming rift. From the looks of this man's channel...
Man, 22,000 subscribers. That was... When the fuck did I even upload this video? A month ago. Damn, 2.5k subs in a month?
He looks like he's He's one of them Sonic fans. From what I've heard.
I love this. By the looks of his channel, he's one of them Sonic fans. Literally, 2 videos are about Sonic, and one of them is negative, and one of them is fixing a game that I don't have positive feelings about. Yeah, I'm totally a Sonic channel. Oh, I guess we can include that video down there, where I'm talking about a Sonic fan game, but...
I've heard that Sonic fans are like an own particular brand of insane, and guessing from...
Sonic fans are insane. What a wonderful, unbiased source of information.
His titles and his thumbnails and his absolute us versus them team sports mentality.
And you've been doing what exactly?
It seems to be the case.
Look at your title. Lying Sonic fan says Sonic Cross Worlds will destroy Mario Kart World. I don't even think I said that once in the video. Did I? I think I said it would surpass Mario Kart World. I don't think I said it would destroy it. So, I mean, how are you any different exactly? Out of context, Riff, will you do an Unleashed run on stream anytime soon? Yeah, I fucked over the Unleashed speedrun a little while ago. You guys might have been there when I did that. I definitely want to try speedrunning the game again at some point. You have Sonic in all of your thumbnails, it's safe for him to assume you're a Sonic-centered channel. Again, read the fucking video titles. Like, are you kidding me? Like, he has his face in every one of his thumbnails. Am I gonna say he's a black person channel? Like, no, that would be fucking stupid. YouTube literally recommends you make all your thumbnails consistent. Like, that's literally something YouTube recommends. So me using Sonic in a thumbnail doesn't make me a Sonic channel. Like, that's fucking 5-year-old mentality.
Because of all the eggs to put in any basket, the fact that you put it in Sonic is, I don't know, brother. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Either way.
See, again, he's a Sonic hater. So, and the funny thing is that the video is not even about Sonic. Like, there's like one minute segment, I think it's this segment towards the end, where I actually talk about Racing Cross Worlds. And it's not like I'm 100% shilling for that game either, because let's be honest, the price is ridiculous.
Come on, is doomed to fail was a bit of a...
Hey, Maximus, how you doing? I'm gonna struggle to keep up with chat, because there's quite a lot of you here, but I will do my best.
Strange title, if you ask me. I don't think it was doomed to fail. I think it succeeded in the...
You don't think it was doomed to fail? Mate, the Switch 2 was doomed to fuck over a lot of its games. From the price of the box, to the fact that you have to pay to play your games online, to the fact that games are $80. Like, are you kidding me? Of course it was doomed to fail to some extent, especially in comparison to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, I think the writing was very much on the wall for that.
Way Nintendo wanted it to. I think there's some critiques you can make of their, like, philosophy when it comes to supporting games post-launch.
There are some critiques you make of it. Meanwhile, I'm a lying Sonic fan for critiquing the Switch 2 and the games on the Switch 2. Funny how that works.
I think there's some interesting arguments to be made. Are any of them going to happen here? Absolutely not. Probably not, but hey.
Again, you literally haven't watched the video and you're already going into it thinking, oh, this guy's not going to make any good arguments. Like, you are a smug piece of shit, my friend. And honestly, I respect it, but I still want to punch you in the face.
I'll always hold out my thoughts, just in case. Without further ado, gamers.
I mean, let's be honest. We all need a little bit of ego in our lives. A little bit of smugness never hurt anyone. But, rein it in, as they say.
Is he rifting, or is he grifting? Let's find out.
I mean, I'm literally not a grifter. Like, I think that's one of the stupidest nicknames that, like, people just do not, like, grifting is like woke, where, like, people just throw that term around so much, it's lost all meaning. Like, that's the hilarious thing. I feel like he's streaming as well, because, like, he's got, like, a chat box over in the top left. Like, that's hilarious. Again, it's funny when people call me a grifter. It's like, I literally fucking aren't. It's like, I make content around gaming. The clue is in the fucking name of my channel. It's like, it is what it is. It's like... I don't even know. It's like, yeah, my channel is inconsistent at times, because I make a variety of content, but I don't think that makes me a grifter. Fans of the channel will... Is he gonna watch my... Oh, well. I'll shut up and let past me do the talking. No, that I wasn't very positive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, James, he's English. Oh, no.
You're fucking English, you twat. Unless you're speaking Spanish. Like, what do you mean? Why are you instantly dismissive of me just because I'm English? You fucking racist.
Oh no, it's gonna be friendly fire, isn't it? It's gonna be friendly fire. If I end up hating this video, it's gonna be friendly fire. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What, did you expect me to be Chinese? Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's gonna be friendly fire. It's like, mate, we live across the pond. It ain't that deep. We speak the same language.
Oh, I hate this already. We just came off Retro Sofa. Oh, no, that tracks. Does it? I don't know, man. I'm upset.
Just because I'm English, I automatically am bad. Wow. This is gonna be amazing.
No, I'm upset. Too many Sonic fans in my island. You guys need to go home.
Leading up to the release. I literally don't live anywhere fucking near you. What do you mean?
Go back to your country, okay?
What do you mean go back to my country? I never fucking left.
And now with all the bullshit surrounding Mario Kart World, it kind of makes me think I was right in my decision.
Right in the decision of what? Hang on, restart from the top? Hang on, give me a sec.
See, that's the thing. See, this is the thing. You're drowning in your own biased, smug, pretentious attitude that you're not even listening to what I'm saying. You dick. Also, how is this an hour and a half from an 8-minute video? I thought I was bad stretching responses out. Like, mate, I could turn a 5-minute video into like a 45-minute like response. This guy's turning an 8-minute video into an hour and a half response. Guarantee he's not even... Okay, so he spends... Alright, hang on. Okay, so for a lot of it... Okay, so for the final half an hour, he basically just goes over the comment section. We're probably not gonna watch that, but we'll see.
Fans of the channel will know that I wasn't very positive.
I love the irony that he's watching me in, like, faster speed as I'm watching him in faster speed. And he's probably gonna watch this stream in faster speed. So honestly, we're gonna keep going back and forth until we just sound like Animal Crossing characters.
Leading up to the release of the Nintendo Switch 2, and now with all the bullshit surrounding Mario Kart World, it kind of makes me think I was right in my decision.
You weren't. That's
what decision? You keep pausing it. You haven't listened to the decision. What do you mean? You weren't right. What was I not right about? You haven't gotten to that point in the video yet. You're 10 seconds into the intro. Calm down, buddy.
But you weren't, and that's just true. You released this in a world that has DK Bonanza.
Yeah, and that game's overpriced as well. What do you mean? Also, this take hasn't aged very well, given the fucking Bonanza DLC.
So you're just kind of... Yeah, I hate to break the news to you, but DK Bonanza is like one of my favorite games ever made, and everyone's...
Okay, good for you. It doesn't do anything for me. And that's life, my friend. Enjoy Bonanza. It's a good game. Expensive as fuck, and the DLC is a rip-off, but yeah, by all means.
Giving it the rightful praise it deserves? Yeah, obviously because...
Literally, who gives a fuck? Like, no one was talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza. You like it, I don't. Like, move on.
One game defines a console, yeah, exactly. But like, you can't say that now. Like, just can't say that, man. Bit of a shame. I know.
I like how... Wait, hang on. Did I even talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza in this? Oh, I did. Oh wow, he's gonna look like a real dumbass where I actually compliment. He's gonna look a little bit stupid when he gets to that point in the video and finds me being very positive about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Ooh, this is why you watch videos before assuming shit.
I know, but I don't make up the rules. You just can't really. He's trying so hard already, isn't he? He really is. Guys,
I'm trying so hard to do what? You're 10 seconds into the video. Like, see, this is the thing. You went into this video expecting to hate it, just because I'm a Sonic fan. Which I find kind of stupid, because anyone who knows me knows that I am very negative towards the Sonic franchise. Like, the games, at least. Like, there are only 3 Sonic games that I think are actually fantastic, and one of them, like, is fan-made. Technically 2 of them if you include Unleashed Recompiled. But like I always love it when people dub me, of all people, a Sonic fanboy. It's like, you clearly don't know what the fuck you're on about. Like, you've looked at my thumbnails and my video titles, you've not bothered to watch any of them. And that's fine, you don't have to, but notice how I didn't call you a lying Mario fanboy in my title. There is a difference.
Remember guys, you're Sonic fan.
There's no way to objectively say what a game is worth. I mean, I think we can all agree that no game is worth $80. I think we can all agree on that. Like, games are just getting way too expensive nowadays. Like, I'm currently working my way through Super Mario Odyssey. I think that game is fantastic, but it's not worth $80. Like, I think $60 is the maximum I would be willing to pay for that game. And I'm fairly certain I got it at a discount as well. Fairly certain I got it for like £35, which is almost $50. Not much of a discount, I know, but, you know, you take the rough with the smooth.
And it's only going back. Calm some slack, Jack, calm some slack, okay? He chose his fate, okay? Don't feel too sorry for him. He's got more subs than me, therefore we can be mean.
Exactly. I wonder why I have more subs than you. When did he make his channel? That's actually something I'm curious about. When did he make his channel? 2024. Okay, fair dues. You know what? Nearly 10k subs in over a year. I respect the grind.
You just can't. You can't say that now. Like you, just can't say that. Man. Bit of a shame. I know, but I don't make the rules. You just can't. Really. He's trying so hard already, isn't he? He really is. Guys, remember this. You're Sonic fan. Calm some slack, Jack. Calm some slack. Okay. He chose his fate. Okay. Don't feel too sorry for him. He's got more subs than me. Therefore, we can be mean. That's how it works.
He's got more subs than me. Therefore, we can be mean. Okay. You're a dick. I can be mean to you. All right.
Decision to not get a Switch 2, that is. So Mario Kart...
See, that's the thing. He paused before he even got to the part of the video where I was like, oh, what decision did I make? The decision to not get a Switch 2.
It has been out for less than 2 months now, and there is already issues with matchmaking, either because the server...
This is one thing that I will admit I got wrong, but I'll explain what. He's probably going to go over it. I'll explain what I got wrong about this specific segment.
Are shit, or because there simply aren't enough people playing the game.
Okay, I don't trust this.
Yeah, this is wrong. So the issue with the matchmaking is not enough people were playing the game, and the reason for that is because everyone was in the Discord server playing on like the free lap races, like the custom lobbies. That's what I got wrong. So what I will take this L. I got this wrong. I corrected myself in the follow-up video I made. People weren't playing intermission tracks because the game was dead. People weren't playing them because they were in this Discord server playing free lap race tracks. It's not a valid defense for the game. They shouldn't have had to do this to begin with, but I will admit I got this wrong.
Guys' judgment, so I will defer it to my chats. Have you guys been having problems finding lobbies recently?
Oh yeah, you use a Nintendo-based comment section to debunk the arguments made of someone not positive around a Nintendo game. Wow, you're gonna get very, very unbiased responses there, my friend.
I have not played Worldwide since I made my video, so I can't attest to this knowledge at all.
You destroyed me with facts and logic. I mean, he destroyed me with the power of America, and even then, he didn't really do shit.
Have you been having problems finding lobbies at all? Has there been lobbies that have been?
We're just gonna fast forward past this bit because I already acknowledged that I got this wrong.
Oh my god!
But I explained that even the reasons why. But I did explain that the reasons I outlined doesn't make the game any better.
That's not true though. He's just oh, he's showing his arse already, chat. Oh my god.
I didn't lie. I just got it wrong. Relax.
Yeah, oh my god. He's just wrong. Good luck. Oh man, it's friendly fire gamers. It's gonna be friendly. I'll make my own reality so I'm right. Literally, this guy's living in a state of psychosis. Actually, delusional.
No, I'm not delusional. I got it wrong. Relax. Chill your penis.
People aren't joining the Mario Kart Discord to join lobbies, because you can join lobbies very easily. It's just people want to play 3-lap and Nintendo seem to be very fervent against it.
Yes, I know. I know.
You're just wrong. You're just wrong, I'm afraid.
Yes, I was wrong about this. And you are hearing me say I was wrong about this. I literally corrected myself in the follow-up video as well. That's the funny thing. And the funny thing is as well, is that, not gonna lie, Chad, I feel like most of the dislikes came from this guy's video. What do you guys think? I genuinely think most of I'm fairly certain this video had like 50 dislikes when he started watching it. Guarantee most of the dislikes came from this guy. You should look at the comment section after this video, it's comedy gold. I mean, it is what it is. It's like his community's already... Well, here's the thing. He went into the video expecting to hate it. He went into the video with a bias against me because I'm a Sonic fan. And his community is very Nintendo focused. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, you add all those three things together, it's like, we're basically just gonna get a dog shit. Well, we're gonna get a very unbiased, I wish we could get an unbiased thing, but obviously we're not. You think it was his fans that gave most of the dislikes? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I mean, this guy, I mean, he got 13,000 views, so... Oh, he thinks that I was grifting. That's hilarious. No problem, my friend. I will continue making my content with more subs and more views than you. Thank you very much for the kind words. And honestly, dude, even though you're a piece of shit, more power to you. I wish the best for you and your family.
Their own. It's you. These are your people. These are your people. And hey, hang on. I'm not. Listen, I know I live in a glass house. I'm a Pokemon fan, right? I have to live with.
Oh yeah, this is the same guy who thinks that Scarlet and Violet were like really good games. I should also point that out. If you don't believe me, check his channel.
The tree. More graphics, exit, right? Listen, I'm not saying my house is in order, but I'm saying these are your people. These are your people. At least when Pokemon fans complain, it's at the game, right? There was an era when...
Bro, you're defending Scarlet and Violet in one of your videos. Like, what do you mean?
Pokemon was amazing. Now it's just merely good, right? So
Even that's being generous. I mean, we agree on something at least. Pokemon used to be top tier back with the Game Boy Advance and the DS, but not so much anymore. To be fair though, chat, what was... just asking a genuine question. What? Fuck me, I need to put my teeth back in. I'm getting fucking old, aren't I? Chat, what was the last Pokemon game that you guys thought were, like, top tier? Genuinely. Because, like, for me at least, it was back in the DS, with, like, Pokemon Black and White. And maybe Black and White 2 as well. They were pretty good. Like, genuinely curious. What? By all means. I'm not even asking this to spit in Nintendo's face. I'm, like, genuinely curious. I think the 3DS had a couple of pretty good Pokemon games. But some not so good ones as well. So, this is probably the most calm person that Rift has covered. You could be right there. See, this is the thing as well. It's like, I don't even hate this guy, because at the end of the day, it's like, he went into the video biased. So, I mean, I'm not expecting anything, like, constructive. I'm expecting him to be a bit of a dickhead. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's like, we're all dickheads at some point, but it is what it is. I kind of went into this video with prep time because of the amount of people that recommended it to me. Sun and Moon, Black and White 2, Pokemon Sun, Gen 3, Pokemon Diamond. Not a bad choice. Crystal, Omega, Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire. They were pretty good. Not the best, but they were pretty good.
Get it? Sonic fans will have been eating Mario's ass for years. Leave the plumber alone. He's got more.
I love this. I love this. Like, Sonic fans are eating Mario's ass. It's like, mate, I like Mario. In fact, I've gone on record saying that Mario has way better racing games than Sonic, and Mario Galaxy solos like 80% of Sonic games. Like, this is the thing. It's like, you've looked at my channel, saw that I had Sonic in my thumbnails, and you automatically lump me in with the Sonic community. And to be fair, there are some Sonic fans that are fucking toxic. Like, I will say, like, I know this firsthand. It's like, in comment sections, it's like, Jesus Christ. Do you remember the YouTube short where I did, like, I did Superman versus Sonic, and I said Superman sweeps? The amount of toxic negativity in that short was mental. It's like, I don't even like being labeled as a Sonic fan, to be honest. Like, because at the end of the day, it's like, or a Sonic fanboy, I guess I should say. Because, I mean, it's not even fucking true.
Things to deal with. It's unbelievable, man. You've got Sonic Racing Crossroads coming up. That shit has some Minecraft Steve. You should be talking about that. Unreal.
But I literally have made a video talking about that. Like, you do realize that, right?
Like, and the worst way, like, this is like Fritanga with less charisma. How do you manage that? Like,
How the fuck am I Fritanga with less charisma? I don't go out of my way to try be Fritanga plays. Thankfully, because Fritanga Fritanga plays uses slurs, which I don't do. I mean, I make fucked up jokes from time to time, but I'm quite happy that I'm not Fritanga plays.
I've had loads of people, like, not loads, but I've had a moderate amount of people saying, must you cover Fritanga. But it seems like every video of his, like, watched to, like, do research. Like, yeah, he's definitely, like, a bit of a cringeoid. I'm not gonna pretend he isn't. But at least he's kind of funny about it. Like, I mean, I hope you have a chance to win me over, but so far, like, you just seem like...
Again, it's like, you have a chance to win me over. Mate, you went into this video expecting to hate it. Like, you're literally not... You're not even past the fucking intro yet. And you're all... I don't even know. It's a tough video to watch, I will be honest. Did he use a laugh track to boot? Yeah, he uses laugh tracks. Like, this is insane. It's like, I'm biting my tongue to hold back what I want to say, because it's like, I want to wait until he actually gets kind of into the fucking video.
Like a boring. Let's continue though.
Well, I'm boring, but I have, like, more than double your subs. Glass houses, my friend.
Let's continue. We only watched 30 seconds. Let's continue.
Which is something that I can't say I've ever seen before. Like making a Discord.
Yeah, see again, we're gonna fast forward past this bit, because, I mean...
He's just wrong.
Again, we're gonna fast forward past this bit, because I've already acknowledged that I got this wrong.
£65.
It doesn't make the game any better. Like, you shouldn't have to go into a Discord server to play fucking free lap races in a Mario Kart game. Doesn't make the game any better, but I've already acknowledged that I got this wrong, so...
Why is it? It's too expensive. What happened?
Mario Kart World has certainly stalled in...
Oh, nice. We can actually talk about something tangible.
£65.
See, this is the thing. I literally compliment Mario Kart World sales in this segment. Let's see... The sub-argument is kind of weak on your side. Again, like, you shouldn't throw glass houses. You shouldn't throw rocks when you're in a glass house. It's literally a joke. Relax. I know I'm a nobody on the internet with fuck all subscribers compared to someone like PewDiePie. Relax. Like, seriously. People have no sense of humor these days. It's fucking funny. But anyways, I literally compliment the sales of Mario Kart World in the bit that he's about to watch. Let's see how he responds.
Why is it? It's too expensive. What happened?
Mario Kart World has certainly stalled impressive numbers, considering it's been out for less than 2 months. However, because it was bundled, the numbers are overinflated and that much people don't actually have it. Again,
He definitely nah, that's bullshit. He definitely watched this video before going into the stream. That is literally exactly what I said.
have to remember that it was bundled with the console.
Fucking red hooked.
Bro, bullshit. You 100% watched this video before your stream. You 100% did that. Like, that's actual bullshit. Why is that not a valid argument? I know, right, as well. It's like, the funny thing is that I'm not even, like, taking a shot at Mario Kart World. I'm just pointing out fucking facts. Like, yeah, when you bundle a game with a console, obviously that's going to inflate the copies sold of the game. That's not a bad thing, that's just reality.
And cooked. Hooked and cooked. It's just predictable. It's boring. Actually,
you guarantee you've watched this video. You did not go into this video blind. You just did not.
Literally.
Let's see. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt with this one. Let's see if he calls some of the other things I've said.
So true. Thank you so much. So it's fucking boring. They got
Bro's just upset and defends a corporation that doesn't know he exists. I know, right? So it's like, this is the thing. It's like he uses laugh tracks. He uses like, I don't know. It's like he's basically just Review Tech USA but black and less popular. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't see pre-watched or similar in his chat. Well, yeah, they're all Mario tards. Like, what do you mean? They're all Nintendo dudes, and they all went into this video expecting to hate it. Like, of course they're not gonna say pre-watched.
Brother, I could have made this video in my sleep. They're boring.
Okay, why didn't you then? You would have got, like, a shit ton of views like I did.
At least for Tonga, it's funny. His videos are shit, just like yours. But at least he's funny. He's at least, like, making it clear that he's doing it as a joke. Fuck my life.
Okay, and who says I'm not doing the same? Like, this is the thing. It's like, yeah, I sound like I've swallowed a fucking eel in this video, but like, mate, calm down. It really ain't that funny. Like, we have two.
Okay, hello.
Hello, Eka. We have two opposite ends of the spectrum. We have this guy who talks like he's on acid, and we have me where I talk like I want to kill myself. Like, we have like two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Also, can I just point out real quick, if he's calling you boring, why the hell was he watching your video?
See, that's the thing as well. It's like, he 100% went into this video. How exactly is the video trash? Well, that's the thing as well. He's watched, like, not even a minute of it. That's the funny. Frid is funnier than Rift, but more out of pocket. Yeah, I know. And if you're into that kind of humor, then yeah, you'll find Fritanga funny. It's like, this is the thing. It's like, I'm not like this guy where I use a laugh soundtrack. Like, no. A lot of my humor is very dry. And also, anyone who knows me knows that, generally speaking, I'm funnier in live streams. Because it's, like, more natural. It's like, in videos, it's kind of difficult to be funny. I don't want to say difficult to be funny, that's not the right word. But it's like, in videos, it's like, you're conscious about, like, you're conscious about making a good, not a good take. Like, when I say a good take, I don't mean like a good opinion. I mean like literally a good, like, recorded segment, kind of like a film. Like, you're more conscious of that, but it's like with a live stream, it's like I just press the button and I just act like a clown for 4 hours. You know, it is what it is. Meaning that sales for this game was obviously going to be hyper-inflated compared to other Switch 2 exclusives, which is the same reason why Wii Sports and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe especially are in the top 10 best-selling games.
Obviously has to shit on Nintendo some more.
I'm literally not shitting on them, you dickhead. Like, see, this is the thing. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I've gone on record saying it is the best kart racer of all time. It literally is. Like, Mario Kart Wii is number 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is number 1. And I don't think, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think Sonic Racing Crossworlds is gonna top either of them. Maybe Wii, I don't think it's gonna top Deluxe. That's just my honest opinion. It will be in the top 3 maximum, it's not gonna be number 1. I'm sorry, like, those 2 games are like masterpieces. But this is the thing, he knows fuck all about me, and yet he's gonna be like, oh, you're shitting on these games. It's like, I'm not shitting on them, I'm pointing out reality. It's like, yeah, why do you think Skyrim sold as many units as it did? Oh wow, it's because they kept bringing it back for every single fucking platform. 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, PC. Like, and the same thing can be said for GTA 5. It's like, this isn't me clowning on the game, this is just me pointing out reality. Madness. Anyways.
Of course, every point you have to say automatically means he's jabbing, like, automatically means you're jabbing at Nintendo.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like, I'm not even... The funny thing is that I'm not even criticizing these games. Like, that's the thing. Wii Sports is...
You're citing a statistic.
Yeah, like, Wii Sports is kind of shit, let's be honest. But it's iconic, but it's shit. But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a fucking gorgeous game. It's also a fantastic racer as well. One of the best, if not the best.
It is personally. I mean, I've not played Deluxe, but I've played the Wii U version. It is.
Oh, Deluxe is goated. If you like the Wii U version, just play Deluxe. It's better in every single way.
I just don't want to shell out 50 quid. Can't be arsed.
That's fair.
Wasn't Sonic 1 bundled with the Genesis? Hang on.
Yeah, it was. Your point?
Wasn't Sonic 1 bundled with the Genesis?
Yes.
Gamers.
It was. And that's one of the... And again, that's one of the reasons why Sonic 1 is one of the best-selling Sonic games, because they keep bringing it fucking back. It is what it is. Like, what do you mean?
Gamers. Oh, he might be acting
like... See, this is the thing. He's going to imply that I'm a hypocrite. I'm literally not denying that. Like, this is the thing. It's like, you're not... Like, I'm pointing out reality, and you take offense to that, which makes sense, and kind of adds on to the points that you may or may not be a fanboy.
Angel chat, and you might be acting like an angel.
Of all time, because they were bundled with their respective consoles. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm surprised that the game sold as decently as it did, considering all...
Okay, this is the bit where I'm expecting him to get mad. Like, see, this is the thing. He got mad at the part where I was praising the game. I literally said, yeah, the game sold well. Kind of a no-brainer it was going to sell well, because it was bundled with the platform, but it sold well nonetheless. Like, I was complimenting the game's sales, and he had an issue with it. So, God knows what we're gonna get into with this next bit, where I, like, talk about how other games outsold it. Fucking hell. Anyways.
The bullshit surrounding the Nintendo Switch 2.
Why would you be surprised? Like, online bullshit does not real-life decision-making entail. Like, those two are like...
Well, that's funny, because you're literally chatting shit about someone online, but anyways.
Almost mutually exclusive. Like, it's Mario Kart. It was always going to sell. And that was like the...
Sadly, that is the truth. But again, you're missing the point. I'm saying that it's... See, this is the thing. You've paused in between the argument. Like, comment afterwards. Like, the point that I'm making here is that the game was never going to sell better than 8 Deluxe. That's the point I'm making. But again, you haven't gotten to it yet because you keep interrupting.
Big issue behind why it was $80 or £75 is that Nintendo knew they could get away with this, because we all knew they could get away with this. You know?
Yeah, and that's bullshit.
Because it's Mario Kart. Everyone's gonna buy the fucking Mario Kart, you know? So
yeah, which is another reason why they priced it as much as it is, and that's one of the reasons why Sega is selling Crossworlds for as much money as they are, which is bullshit, and they should not be doing that.
As well as leading up to the game's release. From the over-expensive console to the fact that it was $100 more expensive in regions outside of...
The console was not over-expensive. The console was
oh my fucking Christ. You literally interrupted it right when I was about to make the point. The Switch 2 is over-expensive. Do you want to know why? Because it was $100 cheaper in Japan. And region locked, so you couldn't buy a Japanese version and then just switch the language if you lived outside of Japan. Like, $450 for a console that is being charged for $350 in Japan is overpriced. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You just interrupted my point.
About as expensive as I probably expected to, and most people.
It's more expensive than I thought it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be pricey. I thought it was gonna be like $350, $400.
I'm gonna talk for most of us in the chat. I think most of us weren't displeased with the Switch 2's price.
Well, yeah, no shit. You're Nintendo guys.
It was the games. So he's just lying here. Again, once again, me when I like. We get a lie.
Well, again, you literally. How can you accuse me of lying? You interrupted me as I was about to make my point.
Counter chat? Actually, how many times is that? Is that like 4 times? I'm gonna put the number at 4. Wait, put the number at 4. Me when I lie. What are we gonna call it, games? What are we gonna call it? Line counter. We're gonna
Struggle to spell counter.
give him a line counter. Games, make your predictions. Make your predictions. How high do you think the line counter will go, Games?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to say I'm lying when you interrupt my arguments and you don't actually listen to what I'm saying.
How many lies will this man lie? Let's find out. I'm gonna say.
So much out of context, you'd think he's also a joker.
20?
Yeah, it's like that. See, that's the thing. He's not even listening to my arguments. Like, at the very least, when I make response videos, I listen to someone's argument in full before I respond to it. Unless they say something, like, really fucking stupid, and then I interrupt it. But it is what it is.
64.
See, this is the thing. Like, we're not... See, this is the thing. I'm gonna say it again. I went into this not expecting anything. Like, it's so fucking obvious that this guy is just a joke. And he's so fucking irritating. Like, listen to the damn points before you say something stupid. See, this is the thing. He could genuinely say something based, and he could genuinely prove me wrong. But we'll never fucking know, because he won't get to the points.
Actually, hang on. We are 1 minute and 52 in, and he's already got 4 lies.
This guy is Evil Rift. Oh, I have such a bad joke in my head. I'm not going to say that.
I'm going to say 19 lies. I'm going to say 9. Remember, lock in a guess, chat. Lock in a guess. I'm going to snip some of these guesses, and if someone got it
I'm going to say 9/11 lies.
I will gift 5 memberships. You need to get it right on the button. No near misses. Okay, there we go, gamers. I've got my 4 screenshots. I want 4 screenshots, gamers. If anyone...
Are you going to actually listen to what I was saying, or are you just going to interrupt mid-argument and say, the guy's lying? And the funny thing is, what the fuck did I even lie about? Like, I literally said it's... Oh, fucking hell.
I will gift 5...
He literally interrupts right before I say a true statement, that the game was $350 in Japan. Or the equivalent in yen, at least.
5 memberships. Without further ado, continue, Mr. Liar.
The fact that it was $100 more expensive in regions outside of Japan, to the fact that the Japanese version was region locked, to the imminent...
I do think it was a bit of a shame how like Nintendo sold it cheaper in their own native territory.
Oh, do you now? Oh wow, it's almost as if you agree with my point when you listen to it. Yeah, that lie counter should be free. Fuckface. Like, are you kidding me? He literally plays the clip and then agrees with me. Funny how that works. Strange, isn't it?
To prove that he could sell it for cheaper, but decided not to. I do think that was shitty, but I don't...
Oh wow, it's almost as if you agree with me when you don't interrupt.
I don't think it's not a lie. I do think it's a bit of a shame. Definitely, I agree with him there.
Oh wow, could you drop it back down to free then? Twatmonger?
Level of $80 games. Oh, and the fact that you don't actually own your Switch 2.
Oh bloody hell! I can't wait to see what he's gonna say about this.
Oh no.
Nintendo basically keeps one hand on the wheel for the entire time that you have the console.
That's line number 5 already?
Say, oh my, you literally had evidence on the screen. Are you kidding me? Let's go back and read the scan. Because I haven't read it in a hot minute.
$80 games. Oh, and the...
To use the software solely on the console for your personal non-commercial use. For clarity, the software is licensed, not sold to you. It's in the second line. What do you mean?
Like, mate, do you know how to read? It literally says in the first 2 sentences.
Content obtained through the use of an unauthorized device or through the unauthorized modification of the console or the software may be removed. You agree not to access or use the console or the software in an unauthorized or lawful manner, or to access the console's devices, accounts, or something, I can't read it because the fucking lie counter, including Nintendo, without our consent. Yeah, so they literally... I was right, he's just coping and lying. You acknowledge that if you fail to comply with the foregoing restrictions, Nintendo may render the console and the software permanently unusable in whole or in part. You have evidence on the screen proving that I am objectively correct, and you're just like, oh, is that line number 5? Surprised you can count to number 5.
The fact that you don't actually own your Switch 2 because Nintendo...
I mean, you can't fucking read. Like, what do you mean? A consumer's rights watchdog in Brazil has launched a legal challenge against Nintendo for its policy of bricking the consoles of users who violate the console's terms of service. Oh, you mean the terms of service I literally just fucking showed you on screen?
He keeps one hand on the wheel.
You can literally see it in his eyes. He's like, damn, I'm cooked. How am I going to get out of this? Oh, I know. Accuse him of lying.
The entire time that you have the console.
Jesus Christ.
That's line number 5 already, gamers? Line number 5 already? To my knowledge, unless someone...
Bruh, you are the definition of you can look reality in the face and just say, nah. I'm actually white instead of black. Like, are you kidding me? This is... Oh,
I didn't realize keeping Nintendo's meat in his mouth would make him so blind.
This is insane. It's like, even when he gets to my points, it's like he's still just a joke. This is funny. Like, it's frustrating, but it's still funny. Oh my god. How do people say that this guy is based? Like, he literally looked at proof, proving that I was correct, and he was just like, nah, fam.
Could link me otherwise. To my knowledge, I looked into this.
The guy is using Infinite Void to block your voice off. I know, right? He's using the fucking Tanuki suit.
And the Nintendo can't brick your system. They can ban you from
They literally can.
online, but they can't literally make your system unusable.
Are you... Oh, really? Are you sure about that? Nintendo may render the console or software permanently unusable in whole or in part. Are you lying? Did
you read it?
Are you telling porkies?
Article you showed us.
He keeps one hand on the wheel.
Consumer Rights Watchdog has launched.
Real Monkey, are you trolling? Like, let's be honest. Like, are you just a fucking what's this guy's name alt account? Like, let's be honest. Like, you've said some really fucking silly shit in the chat. Like, are you trolling?
It's a legal challenge against Nintendo for its policy of bricking. See, they put bricking in quotes. You see that?
I love how you don't actually show the terms of service, which is what I pointed out.
Console users who violate the console's terms of service. The policy is a new addition to Nintendo's user agreement.
I like how he just skips over the consoles of users who violate the terms of service. You just gloss over that. You're not going to show the terms of service? Do you know that I'm right?
Took effect May 7th, just a month before Nintendo Switch 2 Pro. Via AGN, the report bricks consoles that merge with the Switch 2's launch. Affected users speculated the bans are a result of using flash memory cards generally, and the MIG Switch device in particular, both that can be used for piracy. A brick console cannot access the internet with the error code. The ban encompasses the paid online features such as game chat and online multiplayer, also unpaid ones like download patches or verifying game key cards.
Notice how it doesn't say bricked in highlighted quotes there, and they literally say, yeah, the brick console cannot access the internet. Damn, that sounds shit to me.
If you can't use game key cards, I would say that's a bit much. If getting your console like banned from online also means you can't download any patches, I do think that's shitty.
Oh wow, could you drop the lie counter back down to 4 then? Like, are you kidding me? You accuse me of lying and then you agree with my point. Like, damn, maybe you should have read this before you accuse me of lying. You pretentious prick. Anyway.
I also don't think it's unique to Nintendo neither. I think Xbox and...
No, it isn't, and that's the sad thing. I think Nintendo is probably the worst example. Because, like, with the other platforms, they basically just ban your account. But they don't do shit to the console itself. with Nintendo, with the Switch 2, it's probably the worst it's ever been, because they can actually, like, destroy your console effectively. Well, not destroy it, that's a bit extreme, but they can render it unusable, or partially unusable. Which I think is anti-consumer at its core, because once you buy something, it should be yours. Like, I bought the Steam Deck, it is mine. Like, what I do with it is my own business, is it not? That's how it should be. Like, if I buy a loaf of bread, I don't expect Warburtons to expect me to owe them a handjob. Like, that's not how it works. You buy a product, you should own it. And this is bullshit, because Nintendo themselves are like, oh yeah, you know this gaming device? Yeah, you don't actually own it. It's bullshit, and you yourself agree with me, yet you're still going to accuse me of being a liar.
Sony also have the exact same...
Which again, you're making yourself look like an idiot in 4K. It's like, you're like, oh, this Rift guy, oh, he's a liar, oh, he's a Sonic fan, he can't be taken seriously. Meanwhile, you then read the evidence and are like, you know what? He's spitting.
Policy. I think if my Sony got back, if my PS1
not swallowing. Don't do that. That was a really bad. I've just realised it should have been the other way around.
Then yes, I wouldn't be able
I just cooked myself. Lol. That's why you subscribed.
The patches neither, at least from my knowledge.
I'm a Sonic fan.
Then again, that would require me to have sex in order to find out if I'm a spitter or a swallower. We haven't quite reached that point yet, boys. Yeah, no worries. We'll finish listening to this chicken nugget, reading this, and then I'll go get me a cup of tea.
It's entirely unique. It's shitty, but I don't think it's entirely unique. And they're not bricking consoles either. First,
oh, you fucking dick. They literally say in the middle paragraph, a bricked console cannot access the internet. Oh, I don't think they're bricking consoles. Then what are they doing? Are they taking a shit in your garden? Because they're doing something that they shouldn't have to do. And the evidence is on your fucking screen.
This guy should have gone to Specsavers.
It's a console itself that's banned, not just the user they count. This means that purchasing a Switch 2 secondhand could result in buying a brick console, one that can access any of the console's online features. According to the IGN, this has happened already. I think that's more of a caveat emptor thing. If you're buying a Switch secondhand, I think it's up to you to verify that it can play online before.
What the fuck? If you're buying a device secondhand, you shouldn't have to verify that it hasn't been bricked. Are you kidding me? Like, when you're buying something, you should check that it's the product you want. You shouldn't have to check, has this person who've owned the game, have they followed the terms of service? You shouldn't have to worry about that. Like, are you kidding me? If I'm buying a PlayStation 5, I shouldn't have to look and be like, man, has this guy got the diamond achievements in all of the games? Because if he hasn't, then I can't actually turn on the device and use it. Like, no, that's unnecessary information for a consumer to get when buying a product. Are you kidding me? This isn't like buying a chocolate bar and checking if it has, like, nuts or allergens in it. Like, that's important information that you should look for. With this, it's like, actually, it's kind of your fault if you buy a bricked console because you should have checked if it was bricked or not. Like, are you kidding me?
I think it's
what the fuck? That was probably the worst defense I've ever heard for, like, the whole, like, bricking consoles. Like, there have been some Nintendo dudes that have been like, they can't actually brick your console, or, if you brick the console, it's your own fault because you're a pirate. This guy is literally saying, yeah, it's your own fault if you buy a bricked console. Oh, Jesus, it's our fault? It's not the fault of, I don't know, Nintendo for giving themselves the power to brick the console?
Caveat emptor. I do think the Mega Switch stuff was a bit overblown, but I don't think we should be banned for using it for not piracy reasons. No, 100%. I 100% agree with that. But saying you're bricking it...
Okay, so you agree. You agree.
...is insane. Why?
It literally says it right there. And it also says it in the terms of service, which you haven't looked at.
You're listening to IGN? Good lord. IGN hate in 2025? Kelly, I'll be honest. Is that your first chat message as well? Okay, that isn't your first chat message. Okay. That was your first chat message. You know what? 5 minutes of damage. 5 minutes of damage, okay? IGN hate in 2025 is not a good look, okay? I'll be real with you. It's pretty
you're literally doing that. You're disagreeing with the fucking IGN article.
It's pretty cringe. They're just harmless, okay?
Wheel for the entire time that you have. Right, I'm gonna go get me a cup of tea. I'll be right back. I wouldn't be an Englishman without me cup of tea, after all.
Oh my god. Right, well, I'm here now, so... Yeah, I don't know what this guy's been drinking, but I think the amount of meat he's sucked off from Nintendo clearly means that for some reason he can't read. I mean, I'm not sure what the science is behind that, but it's not a good look on him.
We have returned.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Back we go.
The console.
It's like hating on Nostalgia Critic in 2025 and just like, who cares, bro? You know what I mean? It's like, come on now, what are we doing here? It's a bit old hat, you know? It's a bit old hat. Come on now, go get some more recent memes. You got to hang on Skibbity Toilet, you know?
Well, basic.
What the fuck is he talking about? Are you brain dead? Look, let me drop a little bit of reality here. No one past the age of 10 watches that shit. I bet he watches it, but like that's besides the point.
Just... I think that comment actually made me a little angry.
So that they keep one hand on the wheel for the entire time that you have the console, basically so that they can brick the fucking thing if you sneeze the wrong way.
Yeah,
so whilst, yes, it certainly has sold impressive numbers, I think
Complimenting the sales once again.
it's pretty evident that the sales have been negatively affected by all of this.
I wouldn't say so, no. I think you're equating.
What? Okay, so Nintendo threatens to brick your console and you're just like, nah, the sales haven't been negatively affected. Well, they haven't been positively affected. Like, if someone aims a gun at your head whilst you're working, you're probably not gonna feel positively towards that. The only other alternatives is you're neutral or you're gonna be negative. Like, are you kidding me? You seriously think that the sales of a game won't be affected if they can brick the console? The console, by their own admission, is $100 more expensive than it needs to be. And the games are going up and up in price. You seriously think that those three things will not negatively affect a game's sales? You're delusional.
Online nonsense to real.
Well, because they're definitely not going to positively affect the game's sales. That's the thing. And if something can't positively affect something, what's the only alternative? They're going to negatively affect something. Like, it's basic logic.
Life sales, which I think typically tends not to track too much. I mean, technically he's not lying. I think it has affected the sales.
Oh my god. Okay, so you call me... So you say that I'm wrong and then say that I'm not lying. Pick your poison.
But I don't think it's nearly as much as people say. It's like, when he says evident, I think evident is a lie. I would actually count that as a lie. I don't count that as a lie, Chair. I think saying evident is a lie. Because you can't prove that it has affected. And typically when it comes to...
Well, again, it's safe to say that they have negatively affected something. Like... I don't know what to say. Like, again, if it hasn't positively affected the sales, it has to have negatively affected them. What other alternative? Like, mental.
Video game, like online stuff, I don't think it affects the... I don't think it's evident, if that makes sense. I think I'm counting that as a bit of a lie. That's what, yeah, most casuals aren't aware of the drama, so...
You literally say I'm not lying and then say I am lying. Jesus Christ.
Oh, the amount of
Especially
lack
when
of
you compare it-
self-awareness is painful.
You literally said I wasn't lying, you agreed with my points, and then headcanoned yourself into thinking I was lying. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
To other games released this
Oh,
year,
alright, Rick,
Elden
come on.
Ring Night Rain, despite being part of a relatively new niche IP, sold 2 million units on its first day.
Okay, that's not... I'm gonna add a new one, chat. That's not technically not a lie, but that's
What do you mean that's technically not a lie? I'm showing you evidence on the screen, you dick. How is that technically not a lie? Prove that that screenshot is fake. If you can't prove that that's fake, then you are coping and seething. Also, can we just appreciate this? 313 peak concurrent users. I'm actually kind of curious. Elden Ring, Night Rain, Steam charts. Let's take a look at the Steam charts for this game. Oh wow, crazy. Okay, maybe hang on. That isn't completely right. Let's have a look and see if this one's more legit. Yeah, I think it's this one that's legit. It's not. I think this is like the official one. Oh wait, no, this is for regular Elden Ring. Am I a dick? Fuck me. I was gonna say regular Elden Ring. I'm not. Oh, it's this game. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. 313,000. Yeah, there we go. I thought that IGN lied for a second, but then I looked at the actual legit source. Yeah, like 313,000 concurrent players at its all-time peak. But I'm a liar still. You haven't proved that this is fake or anything, but you're just gonna call me a liar anyways.
A relatively new niche IP sold 2 million units on its first day.
Okay, that's not. I'm gonna add a new one, chat. That's not technically not a lie, but that's I'm gonna say disingenuous.
It's disingenuous because I show a true statistic. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't ride Nintendo's meat.
I want to call it a. What are we calling this?
Watch him struggle to spell whatever he's about to type.
I'm not gonna call it disingenuous. Is a bit too long. I need like a shorter word, chat. What's a short?
You can't even spell disingenuous, you fucking idiot.
Or word for disingenuous.
Sir Musty. There you go.
Elden Ring's not niche, and it's FromSoft. Like, literally game of the year. What are we talking about? Oh, cringe. I like cringe. Cringe counter. I like that.
Of course, you like the term cringe. Of course.
Cringe counter. Because while he's technically not wrong, that is an insane. That's just genuinely just an insane thing to say.
How is it an insane thing to say? It's a true fact. What do you mean?
Cringe counter. We got cringe counter.
And again, you're interrupting the point. Like, he's not even listening to the argument. He's just interrupting it and calling it cringe.
Counter.
I think the most cringe thing here is the fact that you unironically put a cringe counter on the screen. Like, I think that trumped anything that I've done.
I would say the 5 gifted memberships only count for the lying counter. I think the cringe counter is just for fun. So we'll keep the cringe counter on the screen as well. Let's continue. Oh yeah, so to debunk this, like, Elden Ring is a game that's been out
to debunk this. Oh, okay, go for it, fuckface.
For years on multiple, as they've launched being out on multiple systems, being made by, is a critically and commercially acclaimed video game, and is made by one of the most, like, attempts with a high amount of pedigree. So I think saying that this outsold a new console's launch game, I think in the first...
Literally not what I said.
6 months, I think is a bit crazy. I think that's
I literally didn't say that. What do you mean? I said it outsold Mario Kart, debatably one of the biggest IPs in gaming. It outsold it. Are you kidding me? Like, and the Dark Souls games are niche, especially compared to Mario. Like, are you kidding? Like, the Dark Souls games only blew up because of Elden Ring. Like, that's what people don't remember. Like, the Dark Souls games were weirdly niche. Elden Ring blew everything up and made it mainstream. Like, that's what you have to remember. And especially when you compare it to Mario. Like, it's not even fucking close.
Bit of a misnomer. I think it's a bit cringe, I think it's a bit cringe. So, liar. The cringe counter.
How is it niche? How is it lying, sorry?
Niche is crazy again. Elden Ring niche is insane.
2 million units on its first day, and Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered reached 4 million players just days after its release.
I'm just gonna double check the legitimacy of this. So 216,000 concurrent players on Steam. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. We're gonna check the legitimacy of that. Yep, checks out. Not many people playing it right now, but at its all-time peak, yeah, checks out. The stat is legit.
Release.
Yeah, that's Oblivion Remastered. Of course it did. It's one of the most...
What the fuck are you mean? Like, you're just coping. Like, what do you mean? Oh, of course it was Oblivion Remastered. Okay, well, Mario Kart is Mario Kart. Like, are you kidding me? In order to have any kind of argument here, you would have to be implying that the Skyrim verse, or like the Elder Scrolls IP, is more well-known and iconic than fucking Mario Kart. Good luck with that.
Anticipated remasters of, like, all time. Are you kidding?
Really? I mean, Oblivion lives in the shadow of Skyrim. I wouldn't be too sure about that, my friend. Like, if it was Skyrim remastered, I'd agree with you, but Oblivion remastered? I don't know about that.
kidding me? That's another. Okay, I'm putting that on the cringe counter chat.
I love how he just doesn't. I love how he just ignores the players sold fit. The players, concurrent players, like copies sold. He ignores all of that and ignores the point I'm making, where these games should not have outsold a Mario Kart game, especially the follow-up to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, the fact that these games outsold Mario Kart World, like, or had more copies sold in a shorter amount of time, is literal proof of what I'm saying. But, again.
Another one to the cringe counter. That's unbelievable. Like, it's literally, I've never even played Oblivion, and I know how infamous it is. Like, we've all seen the Oblivion NPC memes. This game is like...
Oh wow, a game is really good because of memes. Memes that literally show the game's age. Like, you could, like, I'm fairly certain the meme he's referring to is where it's like, man, I love dogs, aren't dogs amazing? And then the person turns round and it's just an NPC killing a dog, like, in the house. Like, that meme is literally based off a game-breaking glitch within Oblivion. Well, maybe not game-breaking, but a glitch nonetheless. Like, are you kidding me?
Ingrained itself in the cultural zeitgeist of online gaming so hard, it's actually unreal. So, I don't believe this. You're just another one on the cringe counter. I think this guy's forgetting games aren't casually scrimbies or Fortnite can be big. Literally, like, if it's on Fortnite, it can't be
Literally never said that. Nice straw, man.
big. Like, that's crazy. Honestly, actually crazy from this man.
And the fact that these...
And also, again, a lot of it was on Game Pass. Oh, that's actually... Oh, that's...
Oh, that's interesting. Are you gonna bring up the Game Pass argument? Whilst excluding downloads from Game Pass. 4 million players. The third best-selling game of the year in the United States, whilst excluding downloads from Game Pass. Can you not fucking read?
Like, actually crazy from this man.
And the fact that these
on Game Pass. Oh, that's actually...
You literally did not read the thing I put on screen.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh, that's true.
Also, is Night Rain even on Game Pass? Is Elden Ring Night on Game Pass?
What Wolfie plays, you're lucky that
Okay, so-
his ego is bigger than his mum's bunda.
Okay, so Elden Ring Night Rain isn't on Game Pass. What about regular Elden Ring? I don't know, actually. Is it on Game Pass? Excuse me. Okay, well, okay, the original Elden Ring is a maybe, but, Night Rain and Oblivion definitely aren't on Game Pass. So again, this guy's just lying.
Ooh. Oh, hang on, that's true, isn't it?
Read the fucking thing on your screen, you chicken nugget.
He said 4 million players, not 4 million sales. I love.
Interesting insult.
The fuck do you think sales come from? Again, third best-selling game of the year in the United States, excluding downloads from Game Pass.
Come on, ooh, gaming rift. Sneaky, that's a good find, Minister.
Ooh, Sir Musty, you can't fucking read.
That was a good find. You know, we're gonna add a bonus cringe to that. We're gonna add a bonus cringe.
Yeah, I agree. The cringe counter needs to go up because you can't read what's in front of your eyes.
3. We had 3. That was 2 cringe points. I'm gonna get that 2 cringe points.
Yeah, I agree. You not being able to read, even though you look like you're twice my age. Yeah, that's 2 points for the cringe counter, my friend.
Lying is
Yeah, the
really
cringe counter actually can't consider himself, otherwise they go up too much.
Nonsense, you know what I mean? Oh, this is excluded. Hang on.
This would be honestly, this would be like if I looked at him and said that he's not black. Like, it's like, yeah, you guys would clown on me. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like you're just coping and denying things that are right on front of your screen.
Okay, you know what, Mr. Can you lie?
It's like looking at me and saying that I don't look like Casper the fucking ghost. It's like, yeah, you're just denying reality.
No, do you know what, Minister, can you lie? Minister, can you lie? You know, I'm adding a Minister Chicken cringe
Get to the fucking point.
counter now. Unbelievable. You forgot to read.
Oh, this guy.
I forgot to read. I forgot to read.
Oh, this guy.
Are you sure about that?
This guy actually showed raging love
after
the
its
taste of his
release.
own
And
knob.
the fact that these games outsold fucking Mario Kart, especially when the
Oh, hang on. No way.
previous game in the series is one of the best-selling games of all time, I think you have a problem. Again, I literally say Mario Kart is one of the biggest IPs in all of gaming. And it's a subdivision of Mario, which probably is the best. Not best, it probably is the biggest IP in all of gaming. Next to Pokemon. Like... And the fact that these games even came close to the sales of a Mario Kart game, I think you have a problem. Even with console exclusivity limiting the sales, I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is literal proof that, yeah, every now and then, console exclusivity, it doesn't always hold back a game's sales. That game is proof of it. But he's gonna misinterpret what I said anyway.
Game is what?
We're getting a 4K image of this guy's brain right now.
What do we even do?
What do we do? You accept defeat and accept what I'm saying? Like, are you kidding me? Like, to prove me wrong, you would unironically have to imply that Elden Ring is a bigger IP than Mario. You would have to imply that Elder Scrolls is a bigger IP than Mario to prove me wrong. Good luck with that. Like, even if you're a Mario hater, you still have to agree that Mario is bigger than both of those franchises combined.
I'm at a loss for words, gamers.
Why? Because you can't debunk what I'm saying?
Lost for words. I don't know what to say. That game was out. You're comparing a game that was out for 11
Hey, Lily, how you doing, my dear?
years, basically, against the game that was out for 6 weeks on 2 whole consoles.
Literally not what I'm saying. Again, nice straw man. Literally no one expects Mario Kart World to outsell Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, that's fucking stupid. I did not say that.
No way.
So Musty.
So you can't read and you can't listen.
People who hack/pirate games already know the risk of
They do.
connecting to the internet has been a thing since the Wii.
It has.
Find solutions.
It has, yes. So which is why I see any of this breaking discourse, and I'm like, strange, very, very, very strange. I'm gonna add one to the line.
The fuck does that have to do with anything? People who pirate games are something small penis people. What? What the fuck does piracy have to do with literal any of this?
And the cringe counter, because I think that's a lie, and it's cringe, honestly. I
Something that I haven't said is a lie. Flawless logic.
think that's unbelievable.
A larger issue with Mario Kart World is the fact that the game was basically sabotaged on launch because of the insane drought of Nintendo exclusive games.
This is something that I also kind of got wrong. I kind of got, like... Compared to the Switch 1, I kind of got this wrong, but you'll see. It's a bit of a 50-50. It's not like the first bit where I was, like, very wrong. But we'll get into it.
The release of the Nintendo Switch 2. I've gone on record many times.
Sabotaged on launch? Surely it would be the reverse, right?
The game is the most expensive Nintendo game of all time. The Nintendo Switch 2 was very controversial leading up to its release. And you think that the game wasn't sabotaged?
That, like, it being the only game on launch means that it has more. Okay, that's another lie. That's another lie, gamers. I'm at 100% counting that.
How the hell does that work? If you don't like Mario Kart, you're not going to buy a Mario Kart game. Like, regardless of whether it's the only game on launch. Like, are you kidding me?
Another lie. Yeah, like, wouldn't it mean it sold more because it's the only game available? Sabotaged? I mean, I'll let him finish because I don't know if he's finished his point, but like...
Oh, really? You'll let me finish? Funny.
Oh, wow.
Really?
That'll be the first time he does that in a stream.
That's good of you.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm saying that I hate the concept of video game exclusives, and that still remains the case. However, with
You'll let me finish my point. You interrupted me in between me making my point.
I don't mind the
fucking
idea
hell.
of video game exclusives. I think they're pretty good actually.
Oh, wow. Yeah, of course a Nintendo channel likes Nintendo exclusives. Or video game exclusives. Funny how that works.
I think it gives people like an incentive. I suppose I kind of get it in the sense that if video games are exclusive, it means it's less accessible to the biggest pool of people. But
Yeah. You're getting it. Let's see how you fuck it up.
I also think it can be a nice way to incentivize someone to buy a console. So
Yeah, and that's bullshit. They should give you they should make the console better. They should give you reasons to buy the console, not just the games. Like, I'm a big advocate for PC gaming, and people call me like, oh, PC master race. I could give you 10 reasons to get into PC gaming without even mentioning exclusive games on the PC. Like, see, that's the thing. It's like, what, can you give me 10 reasons to get into the Switch that not including the exclusives? I don't think you can.
I think it can be a bit of both, you know? Having too many would overshadow. Yeah, I feel like there's a good world where, like, for example, you can buy a PlayStation knowing that you can only get, like, Uncharted and The Last of Us and, like, God of War on there. But, like, I feel like if there was too many exclusives on each console, I feel like I can understand this take. But
oh, you mean like Nintendo, where literally every single one of their games is exclusive?
But I feel like there's not really that many in, like, the modern day.
Are you kidding me? Literally every Pokemon game, literally every Mario game, literally every Zelda game, literally every, like, Star Fox game, literally every Metroid game, every Mario Kart, Mario Party, sorry. Every Donkey Kong game. Every, like, basically every Smash Bros. Game. Basically every IP by Nintendo is a Nintendo exclusive.
You know, I mean, the most exclusives, like, end up going on PC anyway. So like,
every Fire Emblem. Yeah, Fire Emblem, I forgot about that. The new Fire Emblem game looks pretty interesting, though. I will not lie.
I don't think the exclusive debate is, like, much of a debate these days. You know, I just don't think so. I think that's just a bit of a 2015 take in 2020.
Kirby as well. Yeah, Kirby. Animal Crossing. That's another one.
Does that make sense? I don't think exclusives are really a problem, you know?
It's objectively anti-consumer. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're forcing people to buy a piece of plastic that they don't want to support a company that they may or may not trust just to get a handful of overpriced games. It's like, yeah, that is anti-consumer. Like, I don't know what to say.
Okay.
And the thing that's funny about it is the existence of Palworld alone. Like, Palworld sold, like, what? Like, fucking 32 million copies or some shit like that. It's like, Palworld is living proof that if they were to make Pokemon, like, multi-platform, they would make so much fucking money. That's the hilarious thing. It's like, I know that Metroid isn't like Doom, but it's like, if you were to make Metroid multi-platform, guarantee the people who love Doom would probably buy the game and check it out. They would. Like, it is what it is. They definitely would do that. Not everyone, of course, because that's an impossible metric to know for sure, but I think it's possible.
It's an issue of accessibility, but it's important for the health of the console sales. Just look at Microsoft and how many games go on mobile platform. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I feel like it's...
See, that's the thing. If you're relying on console exclusivity to maintain the health of your platform's shit. Because it's like, take a look at the PC. It's like, the PC has a lot of exclusive games, like that goes without saying. But you don't really need those exclusives. It's like, there are a lot of exclusives on the PC that aren't very good. But for the most part, it's carried because of a lot of other things, like cheap game prices, generally speaking, better FPS and resolution, mod support, fan games, you know, free online gaming, to give freedom, like, of what build you want, that kind of thing. You know, there's a lot of reasons why you would get into that gaming platform without even talking about exclusive games.
I would necessary evil, maybe? I don't know if I would describe it as necessary evil. I just
think it's evil, personally. Like, because at the end of the day, if every game was on every platform, then the platforms themselves would have to be improved. There would be more competition between the platforms to make the hardware better, and everyone benefits from that.
I kind of like the fact that, I don't know, I just feel like console exclusives are just kind of cool in a way. Again, I feel like...
No, it's not. You shouldn't have
no
to buy a
comments.
totally different device that costs hundreds of pounds just to get one game.
Riff, notice that all of his points are that it benefits the company. True.
Kind of like the fact that if you want...
And all of my arguments benefit me and my public reputation.
To play fucking, I don't know, like Halo, you kind of had to have an Xbox? I think that's...
No? See, that's the thing. That is anti-consumer, what he said. Oh, if you want to play Halo, you have to have an Xbox. In what world is that not anti-consumer?
Can I just say, like, if they just wanted for a bit to put a game exclusive on something just because they're trying to put the game on other consoles or even on PC, but just need to figure out, like, the commands and whatnot since it would be different, I would have understand that.
But it's
but
like,
putting it on exclusively just exclusive, that's where I'm like,
yeah, it's
why?
like if the one I think as a compromise, I would say have it be an exclusive on your platform for like 3 months and then bring it to other platforms. Because at the end of the day, it's like that's kind of what they did with like it's a really weird example, but it's the only example I can think of. It's like that's what they used to do with Call of Duty DLC, where it's like PlayStation would have it a month early and then it would go to every other platform. It's like they could do that with games, and I don't think anyone would care. Make the game like an exclusive for like a month or 3 months, and then bring it to every platform. It's like that would be like a nice middle ground, because it's like, okay, you're giving people an incentive to buy the platform, you get the game on launch, you have it as an exclusive, but you're still getting money from people on other platforms that would buy the game if it was on their platforms, because they just don't want to buy like the Switch, or they don't want to buy a PlayStation, or whatever it is. I mean, again, take a look at Palworld. Like, Palworld is living proof that a Pokemon game would sell gangbusters on every other platform. And at the end of the day, that's what companies want. That is what every company wants, to make money. Like,
Can I also make
it doesn't matter how they do it. Every company wants to make money at the end of the day. So exclusivity is inherently a bad thing. There are ways in which you could still do exclusivity without it being bullshit. And I just gave an example. Like, make it so that it's 3 months on your platform and then everyone else gets it. I think that could work.
My other example, actually, so there's this indie company who made Phasmophobia, and they have been announcing that they're planning to put it on console, but right now they're still trying to work
Phasmophobia
in process.
is fun. I should definitely play that.
Yeah. I'm planning to play it for Halloween stuff in October.
Sorry, that was just
it's
really freaking warm.
Yeah, it's all good. But like I said, like Phasmophobia is planning to be on console, but right now it's been on PC for a few years because they're still working on like the coding and the commands and whatnot. Plus, they're a small company that I think they're either like still hiring or still working on making sure the game is good to be on console. So it's taking a while, but they have like, I think they're planning to do like a beta test at one point or something like that. I don't know. It has been a while since I looked up the updates, but they are planning to put it on console. And Rebo, the people behind Rebo, they said they probably would eventually want to put it on consoles, but because they're very new to like coding and everything, very into like making it a very fun game, that's not their main goal right now. Right now they're just working on...
Not Shy Guy, but then if that's the case, just wait 3 months to get the game. I couldn't get the Switch 2 for 3 months, so I might as well not get it at that point. Well, again, it's like, making the game exclusive permanently is not a good thing, and by definition it is anti-consumer. Because you've also got to think to yourself, okay, like, let's use this guy's mentality, right, of, oh, it's good for the console ecosystem. Okay, what happens when the console dies, and we move on to the next console? Do the games become multi-platform then? No. The games just rot, and they die. What then? It's like, how can you say it's good for the ecosystem, but then, like, exclusives are still exclusives after the ecosystem dies? That doesn't sound good to me. But anyways.
Maybe that's more like...
But yeah, I just want to say that I'm going to head off because I'm really, really not feeling great.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Kiwi. Get some rest.
Thank you. Take care. I'll be lurking.
Yep.
And if your argument at that point is, well, you can buy like, I don't know, $50 Switch and then buy the game and play it then. But it's like, the company doesn't benefit from that, because you're buying the game second hand, and the game company doesn't get any money from that transaction. So, like, either way, it's a lose-lose for the company and the consumers.
That's what put Xbox on the map. The fact that like they had one of the
Is the game lost forever? Yeah. Like, if like a good example as well, there are some games that never get physical copies, right? And I know that we're kind of in an all digital future, but it's like, run with me here. So there was a game that I used to like on the Nintendo Wii. It was only on the Wii Shop. It didn't have a physical copy, and they have shut down the Wii the Wii marketplace. Okay, the game is literally dead to the pages of history. It's unobtainable. It's unplayable. It literally is unplayable. Do you want every game to be like that? Do you want Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Sword and Shield, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Do you want any of those games to share the same fate? Because eventually they will. Because the physical cartridges won't be compatible with the devices forever, and the game isn't coming to other platforms. And the only solution at that point is, as people in chat are pointing out, emulation. But again, Nintendo has such a hatred towards emulation, historically. So, really, you can't win with these people.
Console, you know? And we've seen what happens when Xbox doesn't have exclusives and they just put stuff on everything. It's like, what are we doing here, you know?
What are we doing here? We're maximizing the amount of revenue we can get from games.
But that exclusive is just a shitty PC. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it gives it its unique edge and also incentivizes the first-party publishers and such devs to make a bit more sauce, you know? I feel like if exclusives didn't exist, we wouldn't get, like...
How the fuck does making a game a console exclusive encourage the developers to make the game better? How the fuck does that work? The game developers don't care. They are completely separate to Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those weird takes. This guy straight up shouldn't make videos like this. Or he's it's the gaming grift. You know what I mean? He's making that.
I'm literally not a fucking grifter. Like, again, grifting. The term grifting is like woke. It's like people just misuse it. It's lost all of its meaning. Like, a good example of a grifter is Dreamcast Guy, where he chatted shit about the Switch 2 and still bought it. Like, that would be an example of grifting. I do not like the Switch 2, and I have not bought it. And I have made it clear I've not bought it. That's not grifting. That is me giving a true opinion and sticking by it. It's like, and if that counts as grifting to you, then who the fuck cares? Like, it's not true either way, so it doesn't matter.
Nero broski, he's making that money. Guys, how is he making more money than me, huh? Guys!
I wonder why. How am I making more money than him? I mean, I could make a race joke, but in truth, I think the real reason I'm making more money is because, well, I'm not pretentious. Well, quite a bit of it is luck. Like, YouTube is luck-based to an extent. But at the same time, it's like, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. It's like, if you come across as genuine, and a bit of a dickhead from time to time, but if you come across as genuine, people are probably going to stick around. If you come across as like a dickhead like this guy, and I know that I can come across as a dickhead in response videos, but at the very least I listen to people's arguments and I humour them. Even when Harmon Smith was legitimately confused that Batman's villains were not in Marvel Spider-Man 2 because they share Arkham combat, even when Harmon Smith said that mind-blowing take, I still heard him out. I still listened to him. Can you say the same? Again, you went into this video saying, oh, he's just a Sonic, oh, he's Sonic, oh, he likes Sonic, oh, he's an idiot, oh, he's toxic, he chats shit about Mario, we're going to smite him from the earth. So it's like, yeah, people are going to listen to the first minute of your video and instantly be turned off from it. Like, it is what it is. And the only people that you're going to grow in your audience are people like you, and unfortunately you're the minority. You're not gonna grow your channel being an asshole, like you're just not.
People like this make more money than me. I can't believe this, guys. What?
Wow, someone being honest and actually listening to people, listening to people's arguments before being an asshole, get more views. Wow, crazy.
Real world we live in.
Also, how the fuck do you know that I earn more money? Like, you don't know how much money I make.
Is it a grow?
But this guy just sounds jealous more than anything else. It's like, what do you mean?
Oh, down there.
Exclusives are basically the only reason why you're a lovable asshole. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm a lovable asshole. There's 69 viewers in the chat. But, is the Switch 2 good or trash? Chat, what do you think? Is the Switch 2 good or bad? I think it's bad, personally. It's like, they advertised a lot of things and they haven't delivered. And it's like, they're just making questionable business practice over questionable business practice over and over and over again. It's like, it is what it is.
I mean, in some aspects you can say it's good, and by this I mean, like, in comparison to, like, I'm not trying to, like, shield for anything, but, like, in comparison to, like, oh yeah, it's an upgrade from the Switch 1. It's a decently, like, strong handheld. But there are so many things that pile onto it that makes it even worse and just lowers the potential it has.
But I think the biggest issue with the Switch 2 is that it's just an optimization nightmare. It's like they promise 1080p 120 FPS. It's like some of the games, quite a lot of the games actually, struggle to achieve even 60 FPS on the Switch 2. It's like you have a device that is in between a Steam Deck and a ROG Ally in terms of processing power, and it struggles to achieve performance metrics that were capable on the PS2. Like, the PS2 could do 60 FPS, the Switch 2 struggles to do that. That's not good. All the while, games continue to get more expensive. You have the issue with, bricking consoles, which this guy copes and denies reality. It's like, that is very much a thing. Yeah, I think that the Switch 2 was sabotaged. It could have been a legitimately awesome product. But unfortunately, no, I view it as being inferior to the Steam Deck. It is what it is. It's like, I think the Steam Deck is an objectively better product and significantly better value for your money.
Would get a Switch 2.
The bricking thing was on the Switch 1. No, the Switch 2.
Because despite the leap in hardware quality compared to the Switch 1, it is still objectively the weakest gaming platform compared to the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation.
Yeah, this is just a lot. I'm adding...
That literally is true. No, you're not even gonna... We're gonna literally look this up right now. We're literally gonna Google it. We're literally gonna look at this right now. Like, objectively speaking... Objectively speaking, the specs are worse than the PS5 and the Series X. That is objectively true.
Oh dear.
Like, chat, I'm just going to show this right now, okay? They use the image of the Switch 1, but I think that's because the Switch 2's, like, design wasn't... Like, I don't know. But anyway. So, specs. Unspecified. AMD, up to 2.23 GHz. Again, this, unspecified. The PS5 has more RAM than the Switch 2. The PS5 has a larger storage. Almost three... No, it has more than 3 times the storage of the Switch 2. Fairly certain that's wrong, but... I mean, you could just chalk this up to the fact that this was made... This was quite an old article. So it's like... It is what it is. Like, and again... This take has aged very well when you look at, like, the optimization. It's like... Cyberpunk struggles to achieve, like, 1080p 60 FPS... on the Switch, too. That's not good. Fairly certain the, Series X can do 60 FPS for that game. In fact, I'm actually curious. Switch 2 versus PS Cyberpunk. I'm curious. I mean, that is a Reddit post. I kind of wanted to find, like, an actual comparison between the two. Oh, fucking advert. See, this is the thing. I'm not even gonna look this up for the time being, because I guarantee he's gonna say Nintendo is a bigger platform than PlayStation and Xbox. Guarantee he's gonna say that. That's not what I said. Guarantee that's what he thinks I said.
That one to the lie and to the cringe chat. I think that's a bit of both. I think it has to be both. Now, I won't pretend that the Switch, Nintendo's exclusive series are like their main draw, but like as a console, the Switch...
The difference is the Switch 2 is portable. Yeah, I know, but that doesn't change what I said. Like, it's portable, that's fine, but it doesn't debunk what I said. Like, objectively speaking, the hardware is weaker than those consoles. Like, it is what it is. It's cool that it's a handheld. It's a hybrid. It is cool, but it doesn't change what I said.
Phenomenal. Like let's not pretend ourselves. Like let's just not. It's just a straight up lie. Like the idea
doesn't even bother like checking or fact checking. Just automatic lie. Said something bad about Nintendo. Lie.
a system being both portable and like being portable and a home console is genuinely brilliant. Like it's
okay, yeah. It being portable is cool. Doesn't change what I said about it having objectively the weakest specs of the three.
It's just
technically 4 because he interrupted me where I said a PC, but
like to say it sucks is like unbelievable.
I didn't say it sucked. I said it was much better than the Switch 1. Like, objectively speaking, it is the weakest of the 4, but it's still an improvement over the Switch 1. Are you speeding up this video? Yeah, I'm speeding it up partially.
It's just like it's just wrong. It's actually just wrong. Wrong.
Wrong. I mean, you're coping, my guy. 5 and even a mid-tier game PC. And as a result of this, it should have been...
Have fun with this absolute brain rot.
Yeah, take care, dude.
It's actually just wrong.
5 and even a mid-tier gaming PC. And as a result of this, it should have been...
But like, you kind of forget the...
Generally, where I live, both ROG Ally and Steam Deck are close to that amount. How is the Steam Deck the same price as the ROG Ally? That shouldn't be right. ROG Ally is significantly more expensive than the Steam Deck. I mean, I suppose it depends on whether you get the ROG Ally X or the regular version. So I guess that's that. So Musty is live now. Okay, cool. Don't care.
Fact, and I think a lot of people, I think the weakest meant hardware, but even then, I just think most people don't fucking care. Like, I can.
It has the weakest hardware, which is what I said. Your counter argument is most people don't care. That's not a counter.
Take this with me.
You can't use a subjective point to debunk an objective stance. Like, what do you mean?
As Wootmar said, I can play Elden Ring while I'm having a shit. Can I do that with a PC? No, if I do that on a PC, people...
I can play Elden Ring at... Oh, God. Again, you don't want to talk about Elden Ring. That port is borderline unplayable on the Switch 2. Like, see, this is what I mean. The Elden Ring port on Switch 2 is, like, genuinely broken. Like, I don't need to tell you this. You can look it up for yourself. The Switch 2 port of Elden Ring is a disgrace. So, this is clear evidence that he actually doesn't believe what he's saying. Because he's like, oh, who cares about performance and what have you? I can play Elden Ring on the Switch 2. It runs awful. Genuinely terrible. Possibly even worse than Cyberpunk. Like, it's that bad. This is just... And again, I can do the exact same thing with the Steam Deck. But, you know... Can we see the Elden Ring port? Yeah, fuck it. I'll show you the Elden Ring port. Elden Ring Switch 2. So, let me just show you this. Bandai Namco released a short clip of Elden Ring running on Switch 2, and if I was trying to make a reportedly terrible port look decent, I'd also avoid all combat and large areas. Let's see if we can find it.
You will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
I have just got out of playing Elden Ring Tarnished Edition on the Switch 2, and I have some bad news for those of you hoping for good performance in handheld mode, because the performance is not good.
This world...
And I gave the game...
I mean, it is what it is. Like, you can probably find, like, articles and stuff, like, Digital Foundry is probably going to do a breakdown of it at some point. It runs like ass. Apparently it is getting better, but you gotta keep in mind that it was getting better recently, like before this guy's video came out.
And rightfully so, it's weird. You know, I don't know what to say, man, I like it.
Within Nintendo's interest. Again, it's okay if you like it, but that doesn't change what I said. To spoil you with choice for Nintendo exclusives, because let's be honest, there's not much point buying AAA games for the Switch 2, especially if you already own them on more powerful platforms.
But, I mean,
that's I mean, not even more powerful platforms. It's like there's not really much of a point just buying the same game, the same game twice. There's just not really much of a point in that.
Say not necessarily. I would say there's some games I've bought again on the Switch too because I like the idea of owning it on a console that I can also take with me. You know.
Steam Deck. Literally, just buy a Steam Deck and all your games transfer over. You don't need to buy them a second time.
Like, I don't know if Balatro is on the Switch too, but I would 100% buy Balatro on the Switch too. So. I would
also, even the PlayStation Portal lets you do that, doesn't it? Like, you can basically just transfer all of your PS5 games over to the Portal and you don't need to buy them a second time.
Agree with that. I have done, guys, no, actually, let's ask the chat. I know I have personally bought some games again on the Switch 2 just to own it on that console specifically. I don't think I would ever buy a game I have on my PC on my PlayStation 5, most likely, unless I want to play it specifically on
Okay, so you agree with my points. Okay, good. If you own a game on PC, you wouldn't buy it on PlayStation. So you contradicted yourself. Great. What's the name of the video he's reacting to? He's reacting to my video, where I said that Mario Kart World was doomed to fail. Also, chat, I'm just gonna go for a piss. I'll be like 2 seconds. Back. Bubbles. I'm chilling. It's been more than 2 seconds. Yeah, sorry, I don't piss like the Flash anymore. I forgot the dude in the video's channel name, but his streams are funny. I don't understand how his streams can be funny. I mean, he uses a fucking laugh counter, for fuck's sakes.
Doesn't it, guys? It sucks. No, poor guy. There's games I own that I would buy a Switch 2 just to own a portable version. Yeah, like I feel like you'd be much more likely to do that than like the reverse, for example. You know?
Or you could buy a Steam Deck and just transfer all your PC games over without having to buy them a second time. Fairly certain I've made that point already. But that's not really what happened with the Switch 2, because on launch, Mario Kart World was the only brand new Nintendo game, and it was being charged for $80, making it the most expensive Nintendo game of all time and $10 more expensive than Tears of the Kingdom. And aside from very expensive ports of Nintendo Switch games, those being Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, as well as very expensive and underperforming ports of AAA games, such as Cyberpunk 2077, that's your lot, really, as far as Nintendo games go.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, would I have liked it if more, like the Nintendo Switch 2 launched with a bit more? Yeah, but I like, and again, this is another thing.
See, this is the problem with his entire video. It's like, even when he agrees with me, he has to be like, meh, he's right, but also, like, meh. See, this is the thing. It's like, he's literally agreeing with my point, but he's, like, not wanting to admit it.
We'll ask the chat. I'm going to add another counter to the cringe, just for obviously discounting the fact that there is...
How the fuck is that cringe? You agreed with it.
A $50 bundle. What I will say is that I'm almost certain, again, tell me just to say yeah or no if this is true, but for me, one of the best-selling points of the Switch 2 to buy it now, as opposed to when the games I want come out, is I wanted a beefier Switch 1. I want to play my Switch 1 games on better hardware. Because I've heard that, like, SV runs like butter, I've heard that Brothership runs like butter, I've heard so many games run like butter, and that was like my main driving force to why I bought a Switch 2 now instead of buying it when like Metroid Prime came out, for example. And I'm sure there's like more of you guys that did it for that reason too than just me. I'm sure I'm not unique. Yeah, I'm not unique in that regard. I'm sure there's loads of you guys who also did the same thing. I just wanted the beefier Switch 1. That's what I wanted, and that's exactly what I got. I probably would have bought the Switch 2 when Metroid Prime came out, or if not, bought it for Mario Kart World because, you know, for the business. But on a personal level, I would have just bought it when Metroid came out. But yeah. I feel like I also...
See, that's the problem as well, because it's like, I totally respect him for that decision, and that should be what the Switch 2 was, but unfortunately, not every game runs better. There are some games, I'm fairly certain Sonic Frontiers is one of them, where it still runs at 30 FPS. The only thing that the Switch 2 gives it is faster loading screens. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you go on, like, I'm fairly certain there's Reddit, where there's like a long-ass list of basically every game on the, every game that was on the Switch 1 that is playable on the Switch 2, which, to be fair, is most of them. And they actually go over, like, the performance metrics you can expect. And to give them credit, quite a lot of the games have 60 FPS. That's good. Quite a lot of them, a concerning amount, still have 30 FPS. That's not good.
Just saw the headlines that third parties are saying the games are underperforming, and I just ran with that point. Yeah, I think you just saw that as well, which case I'm just like...
Especially since doesn't the Switch 2 have like a worse battery life than the Switch 1? So like, technically it's like, you're getting a minuscule upgrade over the Switch 1, you're paying a shit ton for it, and you're also getting worse battery life.
Well, if I'm a third party, I'm like, in all fairness, what did CD Projekt Red think? Like, Cyberpunk isn't exactly a new game. Is it neat that it's on the Switch 2? Yeah, I'm glad that Cyberpunk is on the Switch 2, but...
Didn't Cyberpunk come out in, like, 2020? Like, how the fuck is that not it's not a new game. It's 5 years old. Are you kidding me?
I'm not, like, clamoring at their mouth for, like, Cyberpunk on the Switch 2. If CD Projekt Red made a whole, like, new game, a Cyberpunk 2 or something, and it debuted on the Switch 2 alongside the other consoles, yeah, that'd be amazing. It'd be a brand new game.
It'd be amazing. It wouldn't run very well, but it would be amazing.
To on your console. I'm just like... I don't know, man.
We want answers.
I don't know. I don't know what they expected.
Why are you police officers?
I'll blow up Malaysia.
I had a Switch Lite and it was enjoyable, but why buy a Switch 2 when you can get a Steam Deck? Pretty much, yeah. I didn't really... I think I owned a Switch OLED. Mainly because it was the biggest one, because I do have, like, quite big hands. But also because it was objectively the best Switch. The most expensive one, but it was still the best. That's why I got that one.
Luke?
Here's how to get Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 version for $60. Get the Switch version on Woot and pay for the upgrade pack.
Crazy, honestly.
See, again, like, you're kind of glossing over the fact that you have to pay for the upgrade. Like, no, I paid for the upgrade when I bought the Switch 2. That's how it should work. And that's how it does work when you buy, like, a PS5 or a fucking Xbox Series X. Or when you upgrade your PC rig. You shouldn't have to pay for the upgrade. Anyways.
Look, that's a hack.
Like, you bought the better console for an upgrade. I would like to think you did. And yet you're still having to pay extra money for the upgrade. Like, that doesn't seem like a problem to you?
They patched that. I bought because I knew games would get there once, so I'd buy it myself and not spend too much at once. Yeah, fair. I don't think it'd be a good idea to have a lot of heavy hits at once. You already have Mario Kart World Delta in the Cyberpunk. It's cute.
I'm torn between a Legion Go and a Steam Deck. Honestly, Go would... I mean, the Legion Go is more new. So, I mean, if you can afford a Legion Go, probably go for that. But if you want to save some money and, you know, save up for when the Steam Deck 2 comes out, then get a Steam Deck, I guess. Multiple games on the PS5 made me pay for the upgrade. Yeah, I know. It's like, give people as many reasons to buy the whatever you're selling as possible. That's literal just business 101.
Easier to give room for other. Yeah, I think I said this like last time when I talked about the Switch 2, and I think I talked about it with the real life fake wizard video. In that, yeah, I like the fact that I got Mario Kart World now. I played a bunch of Mario Kart World. I've got DK Bonanza, and I'm playing a bunch of DK Bonanza. I'm still playing that game. And then by the time I'm done with DK Bonanza, next game's gonna come out, right? So then once I'm done with that, next game. I love this. If anything, I think this is for me personally. I'm sure for a lot of you guys too. I much rather this release schedule than having a bunch of stuff at once.
See, this is the thing. I actually hate that because I get burnt out on games pretty easily. It's like I would prefer if they had like 3 different games on launch. At least. Or for me, at least, I'd be happy if they had, like, 5 or 10 games. That's maybe asking a bit much, but it's my preference. It's like, chat, how do you play games? Do you play, like, one game over and over again until you beat it and then move on to the next? Or do you do what I do, where, like, you play 5 different games on the go? What do you guys prefer? I'm curious. I would rather have a shit ton of variety at my fingertips. That's what I'd prefer. It's like, I'd like to go from playing like a story-driven game to playing a good multiplayer game with my friends, to going to play a game that is like a guilty pleasure of mine, to going back to the game with my friends, to going to a new game. That's what I prefer. I play multiple games at once, so I don't get burnt out so often. One game, 5 different games is weird as fuck. I mean, it's my personal preference. It's like, you don't have to like it, it is what it is. It's like, I get burnt out of games quite easily. So, like, it's very rare for me to, like, not get burnt out of a game. It's like, Sonic Unleashed is a good example. Like, I could play that game over and over again and probably not get bored. Space Marines is another one I really like. Dragon Quest is another one. But it's like, even then, I wouldn't want to play them back to back, like, for a week straight. Like, no, I'd hate that.
Would it be nice if we had, like, maybe, like, another heavy hitter on the same level as Mario Kart at launch immediately? Yeah, sure. But I would say I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this business model, personally.
And again, there's nothing wrong with it if you're okay with it. But it would have been a great decision to have more variety available. Because at the end of the day, not everyone's the same. It's like, it would be good if it was... Like, chat, if they had, like, Mario Kart World and, like, an Animal Crossing game on launch, I think that would have been enough. Like, you have, like, a faster-paced, competitive game, and then you have a slower-paced casual game. I think that would have been the perfect, dynamic, personally.
I think it benefits me, personally, therefore it must be a good business model. Yeah, too many games coming out at once would cannibalize each other, say, well, yeah, exactly. I like the business model, personally.
As a result of this, Mario Kart World was essentially single-handedly forced to carry the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. And when you've only got one game to play for literally months, I think a burnout was almost inevitable. And that's under the best case scenario, because whilst Mario Kart World was certainly decent on launch through very complimenting the game, questionable updates, Nintendo has basically made the public opinion of Mario Kart World very divisive.
I would agree, yeah, the update was kind of shit. I would.
Okay, he does agree with it.
That was kind of shit. And also, just to go back on his previous point, I will say that, right after the donor rolls.
By the way, you're doing great for your first day.
Oh, he said months? Technically, it's 1 month. Ooh, that's a lie. It's a lie.
Is it a lie? Hang on. What the fuck? That's not a lie. Let me just check this out. Mario Kart World launch date. Okay, so Mario Kart World launched in 5th of June. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Release date. Yeah, literally a month and over a month later. Like, what do you mean? It wasn't less than a month, it was over a month. Like, sure, you're basically just arguing, like, semantics, but, like, I was right, it was over a month.
I don't get people.
It's
over a month. Like, it was a month and, like, 15 days, if you want to be... a month and 12 days, sorry, if you want to be specific.
It's called, you have to look up the word grifting. That's what it is, he's grifting. And
I'm literally not fucking grifting. You twat. Like, what do you mean?
He's not even that good at it.
Rift, is Xbox better than PlayStation? I think it's basically the lesser of two evils. It's like, I'd just recommend being on PC at this point. I think Xbox is kind of interesting with their business practices. Like, Game Pass is pretty cool. The upcoming handheld looks interesting. But I just think being on PC is, like, the best alternative. Like, you have the most for your money. You get away from corporate bullshit for the most part. Hey, Cyberspark, how you doing? What do you think of Donkey Kong Bonanza and Kirby Air Riders? I could not give a shit about Kirby Air Riders. I've never really been a huge Kirby fan, I must admit. But Donkey Kong Bonanza, I think, is decent, but I think it's way too overpriced, and I think the DLC is a scam. So, Donkey Kong Bonanza, 50-50. Kirby Air Riders, no opinion.
At least be like, if Fratanga is better than you don't sound bad, man. At least.
Well, yeah, he has like 4 times my subscriber count. Like, what do you mean?
Fratanga's funny. You can say what you want about Fratanga. You can think he's a cunt. You can think he's a cunt. I don't care what you think of him. At least he's funny. At least.
Okay, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm not funny because I'm right.
At least he's funny. I've not laughed once yet. Have you laughed? This guy's just boring. He's just boring and skippity toilet. What is happening right now?
Well, again, you don't have to find me entertaining when I'm giving you a video relaying true information. You don't have to find me funny.
I understand.
All of this is a night and day.
Like, again, you literally went to... Like, this would be like if you complained that a funeral wasn't funny. It's like, yeah, you went to the wrong place expecting the wrong stuff. Like, if I put funny moments in the video, then yeah, maybe you'd have a point. Like, if I titled a funny moments video and then wasn't funny, you'd have a point. But it's like, I have no obligation to be funny in a video where I'm talking about, you know, a game.
Difference compared to the launch of the Switch.
Also, friendly reminder that humor is subjective. Like, I've not laughed at a single thing this guy has said either.
Since, as you can see here, there was a decent list of games to play day one, including Breath of the Wild for the Switch. And between day one and the end of June, which was the launch window, you got more games such as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which we already established was a fan favorite. Even if you forget all of the other games that—
Yeah, so he's literally fast-forwarding parts where I'm based.
The Switch one added.
Yeah, so it's like, objectively speaking, it's like, okay, in the same month that the Switch 1 launched, you got Mario Kart World, and you got Breath of the Wild, which I know was on the Wii U, but let's be honest, most people played it on the fucking, Switch. Most people view that game as a Switch exclusive, because who the fuck remembers the Wii U? So it's like, objectively speaking, yes, the launch of the Switch was better than the launch of the Switch 2. Like, objectively speaking, that is the case. You can like the Switch 2's launch, perfectly fine, but you can't deny that the Switch 1 had a better launch.
Into the games that were only exclusive in Japan, it's pretty clear that the launch of the Switch 2 just couldn't compare to the launch of the Switch, and I think that's a problem. And
I don't think so, personally. I just don't think so.
The Switch 2 was worse than the Switch 1. Yeah, not an issue.
As a Switch 2 owner,
generally speaking, I think things should get better, not worse.
I am okay with the current crop of Switch 2 games, knowing that I have got Metroid Prime, I've got PLZA, I've got maybe even another 3D Mario later this year, if not the next year. I've also got a litany of Switch 1 games that are now running better on the Switch 2 that I missed out on that I can catch up on. Yeah, and while I will say that Breath of the Wild, what I will say is that Breath of the Wild was such an amazingly insane Switch 1 launch title that I don't think anything in the next, I'll be real, I don't think anything the next console would have came out with compared to that. I think Breath of the Wild was like genuinely like a phenomenal like launch title, and I think that even if it was just that game that came out, would have single-handedly carried it. The Switch 2, maybe not as good, but as far as I'm concerned, it's backwards compatible, which is the important bit, so I can play all the Switch 1 games that I missed out on in better quality and better frame rates. But also I've got Mario Kart now, I've got DK Bonanza now, I've got Metroid Prime to come, I've got, you know what I mean? Like I'm literally the guy owning the console. If anything, do you know the worst part is? I am a guy who literally owns the fucking console. If there's somebody who's gonna agree with you, like, yes, you're right, I do have one of these consoles. I paid for this with my own fucking money. Some of which was generously donated by you guys, thank you. But like, I worked either via live stream or via my security job. If anything, I am the exact kind of person that'd be like, yeah, fuck the Switch 2. But if you're asking me, I've got a couple of good Switch 2 games exclusive to play, and I've got a whole back catalog of games to play, and I'm playing some of the old games.
So according to this guy, you can't criticize something if you don't own it. This makes no sense.
I'm fucking guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving SV. We're gonna play more SV this week, by the way. We need to do more OTN raids. I'm fucking loving SV.
See, the thing is, I'm not even disagreeing with what he's saying, because yeah, like, it's fucking awesome that all of these games are backwards compatible with the Switch 2. And yeah, like, the Switch 1 games are kind of well, no, not even kind of. They are definitely helping the Switch 2's launch. Because the Switch 2's launch is kind of shit, but it's like the Wii, not the Wii, the Switch games being backwards compatible, yeah, they are helping the Switch 2. That goes without saying. But again, that's not the point I was arguing. So it's a little weird that you're bringing this up.
Real with you guys. SV was such a good game, and I had to look at it constantly and go, but the graphic, but the performance, like the performance. But now I don't have to say that anymore. I don't have to say that.
Buys Crossworld's Digital Deluxe Day 1.
Yeah, man, he's gonna, you know he's gonna. But like, yeah, too many games would cannibalize this.
Oh, you think I'm gonna buy the Digital Deluxe Edition of Sonic Racing Crossworld's Day 1? You really think that, do you? Excuse me? You sure about that? Are you sure? Again, people just do not know me. Are you sure? I'm not even convinced I'm buying the game on launch at all. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be doing that. So you can get fucked with a moldy cactus if you think I'm buying the game for 90.
Yeah, like, it's such a bad point. It's actually such a bad point. And you know what I'm you know if the Switch...
It's such a bad point. He agreed with everything I was saying like a minute ago, but a minute later, it's a bad point. Makes sense.
A bunch of games, you would have said, oh, there's too many games. How do you expect your consumers to buy them all? And I'm just like, boring. Again, guys, at least for Tonga's funny. I'm telling you, from my perspective...
Again, how is too many games a bad thing? Like, how is too many games a bad thing? Especially if the quality is maintained. Like, would you rather... Like, chat, would you prefer one 9 out of 10 game or having 6 9 out of 10 games? Like, are you kidding me? I don't know what's so... And he agreed with my point, like, 2 seconds ago, and now all of a sudden he dislikes it. Like, I don't understand this guy.
He makes it clear he's just here to make fun of people. He's not here to make any genuine points.
And you've been doing what exactly?
He's here to, like, laugh at Nintendo fanboys, which I respect in a way. Because, yeah, there's some Nintendo fanboys that need...
Well, yeah, laughing at Nintendo fanboys because the 5% of the Nintendo crowd are fucking idiots. It's like, yeah, 95% of Nintendo dudes are chill. They are. They're cool individuals. It's like, yeah, laughing at fanboys is amazing. And at the end of the day, it's like, you've based your entire channel around... You've based a large percentage of your channel laughing at, like, what you perceive as angry Sonic fanboys. So again, you of all people have no leg to stand on, my guy.
They have a point in laughing at. Some of them are fucking cringe. But this guy's, like, actually trying to make earnest...
And again, how the fuck am I laughing at Nintendo fanboys in this video? Like, I have done that in other videos, but not this one.
Points here. I'm like, your lying counts at 10, your cringe counts at 5, Broski. You're not boning... When it comes to grifters, you're doing a bad job. Should we do this for, like, every...
Well, again, I'm not even a... Again, like, I'm not a grifter. Like, by all means, if I owned a Switch 2 after saying all of this shit, then yeah, by all means, call me a grifter, like Dreamcast guy. But that's not what I am. That's not who I am. I do not like Nintendo. I do not like the Switch 2. I do not like Mario Kart World. It begins and ends right there. Like, you're calling me a grifter because I hate a game. That's amazing. And again, I'd also point out as well that this video could potentially be outdated from your perspective. Like this game, this video rather, let's find it. Where is it? Excuse me. Where the fuck was it? Yeah, this video is literally a month old, so like from your perspective, the video could quite literally be outdated. Because again, I don't know if you know this, human beings can change their opinions over time. Like, from his perspective, I could love the game now. A lot can happen in a month.
Every grifter we end up watching, chat. Should we add, like, the lying cringe count and see, like, scale them? See who's, like, the worst and the best of the grifters?
This only contributed to people's burnout.
It definitely makes this, like, much more bearable to watch, I'll be honest with you. I think we should make this a segment, gamers. Grift? Or
I love how you're saying that. You literally agreed with some of my points.
or lift. Welcome to the new Sir Musty Game Show, where we see who's making the big bucks and who deserves to get their channel banned.
Well, I'm making more money than you by your own admission, and apparently grifting is grounds for getting your channel deleted? Like, my fucking god.
Today's first ever installment, we have got the Gaming Grift Gamers. He's doing a poor performance so far, and it's certainly showing the audience is not happy with this guy. But he has a chance to win us back, and he's got 3 minutes left to go. All gamers, who knows, he might be...
I mean, technically I've got an hour to go, based on how long your video is, but okay.
Like an angel, and stressing like crazy. Let's continue the video and find out more.
Out of Mario Kart World. And if I'm being totally honest, I think that's why Donkey Kong...
Oh, and here we go. This is the part where... earlier he said that I hated this game. He's gonna look like a fucking idiot where I'm really positive about Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Kong Bonanza was as positively received as it was. Don't get me wrong, I'm not...
Oh, hang on. Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, I was about to say, I might not necessarily disagree with your overall point, but like... this
well, again, you haven't listened to it. You interrupted it, you twat.
Phenomenal game, sir.
Undermining this game's quality.
Oh, that's good, at least.
People
Okay.
think it's fucking fantastic.
It is phenomenal.
And honestly, good for them. But
Yeah.
I think part of the reason why the reception was so positive was because it was a new game to play on the new hardware. And if you...
I don't doubt there was a little bit of that, but considering how amazing this game is, I don't think... If there is, a element of that, I would say it's like a very small percentage. Like a very, very small percentage. I would say like...
Well, again, it's like you're buying a new platform for the new Nintendo games. Like, that's the main reason you would buy a Switch or a Switch 2, right? So, yeah, like, I feel like a lot of hype would be based around a new Nintendo game. Especially a new Donkey Kong game, since we haven't had like a 3D Donkey Kong game ever. And the last time we got a Donkey Kong game was like 20 plus years ago, I think. So yeah, of course there'd be a lot of hype around this new game.
Maybe
it's common sense.
It's like overall perception up like maybe 5%. Kind of cringe, but not like, yeah, I would say...
Fuck that, no, it's definitely 50% at least.
I would let him get away with this one. I'd let him get away with this one. I'll give him a slap on the wrist. But yeah, I think I don't doubt there's a small percentage of people...
Give me a slap on the wrist for something you agree with, okay.
That probably giving Bonanza maybe a bit more props than they should, because it's the only game available. I would say it's, again, so phenomenal that, I'm kind of wrong.
You want me to be completely honest, once again, I think Nintendo did this on purpose. I think they put Mario Kart World as the launch game instead of Bonanza because they knew that Bonanza was going to be so damn good by comparison.
I actually don't think that. I think they wanted to launch the Switch 2, because I do think they probably could have launched Bonanza at the same time as the Switch 2. I think their decision to delay by a month was actually quite clever, because with Mario Kart, right? With Mario Kart being the launch title, it's Mario Kart. We know what we're getting with Mario Kart. You are most likely going to...
I mean, evidently you don't, because with Mario Kart World, it wasn't Mario Kart. Like, it was Mario Kart, but open world, and you weren't even guaranteed to play free lap races. Like, if any game was not guaranteed to be Mario Kart, it was Mario Kart World. Like, and that's not a hot take, that's just true. Blue Eagle, how you doing, buddy? I'm struggling to keep up with chat, but I appreciate all of you. It's like...
a new console for Mario Kart. You know what Mario...
It's like, I get what he's trying to say. It's like, Mario Kart is basically like the comfort zone for Mario fans. You know, like, it's kind of hard to fuck up Mario Kart, or at least that's what I thought until Mario Kart World came out. So it's like, I kind of get where he's coming from, but it's like Mario Kart World was like so different to conventional Mario Kart games, especially those that were like received really well, that it's kind of baffling that they would launch it as the launch game, because fans would be expecting a traditional Mario Kart, and then they'd play Mario Kart World and they'd be surprised, pleasantly surprised, disappointed, shocked, excited. Like, it would stimulate a mixed response, which isn't good for a launch game. Because that could also stimulate a mixed response to the reveal of a new game. And that's not a good thing. Whereas, again, come back to the Switch 1, you had Breath of the Wild as the launch game. Every game after that was going to be like... there was going to be excitement based around it. Again, Breath of the Wild was the first game we got on this system. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Yeah? You kidding me? It's like, the exact opposite happened with the Switch 2, though. Because it's like, with Mario Kart World, it's like, yeah, Mario Kart, people are going to be interested, but it's so different to traditional Mario Kart. It's like, that could make people disappointed. And that is what happened with quite a lot of people. Like myself included. It's like, I was excited about the game, then I found out more about it, and I was like, okay, this game ain't for me. I'm not going to buy it. It is what it is.
And what you're getting when you buy Mario Kart. When it comes to DK Bonanza, though, you don't quite know what you're getting. Does that make sense? Who is gonna shell out, was it $50 for a new console and a 3D Donkey Kong game, a type of game that hasn't existed for 20 years? Does that make sense? Or is Nintendo gonna go, okay, we'll delay its release by a month, give you Mario Kart World, which is a game you know is gonna be great. Again, there's controversies, of course, but it's a game that you know is gonna be great. Then in a month from now, once you're kind of...
Well, again, you don't know it's gonna be great. That's the issue. It's like, it's a very... Zelda Breath of the Wild was very different to traditional Zelda. Yeah, you're right. But it paid off for the best, because some people would say, like, Breath of the Wild was a phenomenal game. Unfortunately, the same can't really be said for Mario Kart World. Like, that's the thing. So it's like, yeah, Breath of the Wild, you could argue, was a gamble, but at the very least, Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U. So there was a chance that people would know that Breath of the Wild was like a good launch title. It was a good game to use for a launch title. But with Mario Kart World, it didn't even have that small luxury in its corner.
Had enough of it, then maybe DK will be an easier sell, and then its reviews will come in, then you'll want to buy it. If you're asking me, it's fucking clever. Not only is Mario Kart a really good launch game, because I think post Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think it's safe to say Mario Kart as a series is 100% a system seller, but it also gives DK Bonanza a bit more...
Past Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? What the fuck are you talking about? Mario Kart Wii was a system seller.
Eating room. DK Bonanza does not want to be your defining launch game, because DK as an IP does not have enough pull to really win people over as a launch title. It does not.
Yeah, that's true.
Zelda does. I would say Zelda does 100%, but I don't think DK does. I just don't believe it. I think since the reviews are coming out so brilliant, I think now it has that sort of power. Definitely. If you're telling me right now though, chat, would you risk it for a 3D DK that you don't know is going to be good or don't know is going to be bad, or a Mario Kart, which is a sequel to a game that you've not played another Mario Kart or mainline, or should I say console mainline? You've not played another console Mario Kart for 11 years, so you're clamoring at it. You know what I mean? Would Pokemon? I would say Pokemon would. Yeah, I'd say so.
But well, again, that's the issue. It's like you're saying that. Like, what would you rather have? A game that you don't know is going to be good versus a game you know is going to be good? You don't know that a game is going to be good. Like, that's the thing.
3D Mario would have, yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think there's a...
Like, if you quote-unquote know a game's going to be good before you buy it, doesn't that kind of imply that you're biased? And there's nothing wrong with being biased towards something, but it makes you a little bit harder to take seriously when it comes to discussing whether the product is objectively, like, deserving of the hype or not. Which, in itself, is subjective. So it's like, if you know something is good, or you think something is good before it's even out, by all means, spend your money on it. I hope that you're happy with it. Shit's more expensive than ever, it's like, I hope you get your money's worth. But that's not something that you can say for everyone else.
Couple of games that could have been in that spot, but Mario Kart was probably the best game to be in that spot. So yeah, I would say it was instead.
Breath of the Wild is just objectively one of the best games Nintendo ever made. Mario Kart World is not. I mean, that is a factor. But again, it's like, you might not have known that Breath of the Wild was one of the best games Nintendo have ever made until it dropped.
What was his overall point one more time?
Good. They knew that Bonanza was going to be so damn good by comparison.
I just disagree with this philosophy. I wouldn't say he's lying or cringe. I would just say I disagree with your thesis in that. I think DK has...
That's fair. You don't have to agree with it.
Hasn't got enough pull to be a system seller, but Mario Kart does.
I kind of see where he's coming from. It's like, yeah, like, you'd want, like, the more well-known IP as the launch title rather than the lesser-known one. But personally, I would have just preferred the better game as the launch IP.
Kart, Smash, Mario, and Zelda, and Pokemon. Yeah, I think that's a good list. TJ Nintendo gives us a good list. If you put any of these 5 games as your launch title, your system will sell. DK is not there. Metroid is not there. Pikmin is not there.
I actually agree with that. Yeah, if you have Pokemon as a launch title, you're sold. Mario, yeah. As long as they're good.
Every other IP is just not there. They're good IPs, but they're just not there. But those...
In the same way that you wouldn't want a Sonic game to be the launch title of, like, the Xbox. It would be a little bit strange.
5, I would say. 100% of there. 100%. So I think that's my reasoning for that.
Nintendo were probably aware of the...
Kirby? I don't think Kirby's quite launch style. If you're asking me, again, this is my personal opinion. I don't think
Kirby definitely not.
I would say those 5 are like a good 5. I would say
like so. Kirby and Kid Icarus, I don't think are good launch titles. No disrespect to the franchise, they're just not as well known as the others.
Fact that if they released Mario Kart World after Bonanza, it would have been dead on arrival because people seem to have way more enjoyment with Bonanza. It looks gorgeous, and by the sounds of things, it has way more content.
I've always found it weird when people say this, that DK Bonanza has more content, because Bonanza's not an online game. At some point,
doesn't have to be.
You will run out of things to do in DKB. You can always...
I mean, tell that to the people who are still speedrunning the original Mario Brothers like 40 years later.
Go, let me play a couple of worldwides. So if anything, like, I don't know what, like, I've seen this argument. I've seen some people say that, and I'm just like, you're literally arguing apples and oranges. Like a single player game.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but at the same time, if it's true, who cares? It's like, objectively speaking, a single player game is going to outlive a online game. Because eventually the servers for the online game is going to die, or gaming's just going to move on, the next game's going to come out. Eventually it won't be backwards compatible with, like, newer hardware. You'll also run out of content in online games. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you can basically play, it's like, chat, there are people that play, like, the original Pokemon games nowadays and are, like, still making content on them. It's like, I don't think they'd be doing that for, like, multiplayer games with dead servers. Especially games that are always online, because those games would basically be unplayable.
There's a finite amount of content. If anything, if DK Bonanza came out first in Mario Kart World, I feel like people would have been clamoring for a new game much sooner, because people would have probably like been all DK'd out in the first week and a half. Because right now, that DKB, I would say, still kind of garnering some hype. It's still like everyone's enjoying it. Like, yeah, fucking DK. But like, give it a month, yeah, the hype is gonna way die down. And not because it's bad, but because people are playing.
Well, again, it's like I don't really agree with this argument. Cause it's like take a look at something like God of War or Elden Ring or Zelda. That's a good example. It's like these games are like not online. Elden Ring's a bit of a shit example, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you can have single player games that aren't online, but they still garner hype like years later. The Insomniac Spider-Man games. Maybe not the sequel, but the first one. People still talk about it like 7 years later. If anything, if a game dies like a month after its arrival, isn't that kind of an indication that the game's bad?
That's it.
It's like even Sonic 06, it's like people talk about that shit like nearly 20 years later. Doesn't mean the game's good, but at the very least the game was memorable. It's like if people stop talking about a game like a month after its release, doesn't that kind of imply that the game is like, well, for lack of a better term, forgettable?
Mario Kart, you can always go, hey, just one more word, one more word. DKB doesn't have that. You're not gonna go, one more banana, if you've run out of bananas to find. Thank you, Red Cap, for the puff.
Make a new profile, do a challenge run, do a speed run. The limits truly are your imagination.
Release per month since 2017. Better to have a constant flow
Really?
below your load and have huge drafts.
Interesting if true. Thank you so much, Red Cap. Yeah, if
Wait,
that's been Nintendo's philosophy for the last, what's it, like 8? You can always go,
Wait, what was
hey, just
that?
one more word.
Better to have a constant flow
Really?
below your load and have huge drafts.
This ain't new. Nintendo has done one major release per month since 2017. Better to have a constant flow than blow your load and have huge droughts. But it's like, to an extent, I agree with that philosophy as well. But it's like, I guess it just comes back to personal preference. It's like, I would rather have like 3 games on like 2 or 3 games on launch, and then like have what they suggest, like 1 game every month. Maybe not even that, like a game like every 2 months or so, because like obviously you want to maintain the game's quality. I would rather have less games that are high quality rather than more games that are like underwhelming.
Interesting if true. Thank you so much, Red Cat. Yeah, if that's been Nintendo's philosophy for the last, what's it, like 8 years now? I'd say I agree with it. It was a strategic decision, not them intentionally screwing us over. Yeah, but Grifter's gonna grift.
And this is coming from me.
Man. It's just such a slap in the face. It's like, and he wonders why I have like more subs than him. It's because I don't treat my audience like a fucking idiot. And I also don't like blatantly disrespect the people people I'm making content on. Unless your name begins with N and ends in Intender, in which case, yeah, fuck you.
The person who genuinely had fuck all hype for this game and couldn't give a shit about it. And even I'll come out and say, yeah, this looks way better than Mario Kart World.
You haven't played it yet, though.
Well, again, it's like, I don't have to play it to be hyped for it. The fuck do you think hype is?
I'm not taking the opinion of some Sonic grifter. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, bro.
How am I a Sonic grifter? It's like, by your logic, people being hyped for a game is irrelevant. It's like, by your logic, hype for a game's release just doesn't matter. Like, by your logic. It's like, I'm literally saying that I was hyped for a game, and I acknowledge that the game is good, but that's not enough for you.
You said it looks better.
See, again, it's like, by your logic, like, game trailers are a waste of time. Because it's like, you're not taking my opinion legit, which is fair enough, you don't have to. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, what do you think pre-release hype even is? It's like, because again, the funny thing is that I'm literally complimenting the game. Like, I'm saying, yeah, I had no expectations for this game, I don't like the Switch 2, no hype whatsoever, and even I was impressed. That's a good thing. Yet you're gonna turn it around and be like, oh, get a load of this fucking guy.
You haven't played it, though. You haven't played it. How do you know this?
Again, you don't need to
play...
play...
Do you know... I know this.
Again, you don't need to play something to be hyped for it. That's literally what video game trailers do. And again, you gotta keep in mind that this video is, like, again, a month old.
Yeah, I'm adding 1 to the cringe counter. I'm actually adding 2. One for...
I'm literally complimenting the game, and apparently that's cringe.
Oh, DKB has more content. So I'm adding 2. He's at 7 now.
Yeah, objectively speaking, single-player games will outlast a multiplayer game. Like, that's just blatantly the truth.
Just unbelievable stuff. It's like one of my gaming nice opinions in a YouTube. It's one of my pet peeves when people in a YouTube video will say, "Oh, this game looks," and I'm just like, "What are we doing? You've not played it though. You just haven't."
Oh, okay. So apparently a game. See, again, this guy just hates the concept of hype. This is incredible. Like, he hates the idea of someone saying, "Oh, this game looks good." It's like, okay, I never ever want to see you reacting to a trailer for something and saying, "Oh, this game looks good." It's like, okay, you're a hypocrite by your own logic.
Played. I'm sorry, you just can't have a take on it. You're not allowed. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to have a take unless you've played it.
The fuck is this gatekeeping bullshit? Like, oh, apparently you can't have a critique of something because you haven't played it. Hey chat, you know that game, like Sonic 06, the game that's literally broken? Yeah, you guys can't have an opinion on it. You haven't played it. Do you take me seriously yet? Hey guys, Mario Kart World is $80. What's that? You think the game's too expensive? You can't have that opinion, you've not bought it. No shit. Like, maybe there's a... It's like, I hate the... Like, I got a comment like this where they were like, "Oh, you don't even own a Switch 2. And it's like, we're gonna go full screen for this one. It's like, ask yourself a question. Why didn't I buy it? Could it be because they didn't do a good job selling me on it? Could it be the fact that the desired experience I want, I can get elsewhere? Like, that's not... Like, that's not an issue. Like, that's literally just how things are. It's like, apparently you cannot have an opinion on something unless you play it. Which I would say is fair if you're criticizing the gameplay or something like that. But it's like a game's soundtrack, for example. It's like, you don't need to play the game to know if a soundtrack's good or bad, because you can listen to it on YouTube. It's like, you don't need to play this game to know if the story's bad, because again, watch cutscenes on YouTube. It is what it is. It's like, I hate this mentality. It's just such gatekeeping. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna buy this game because it's overpriced. You can't comment about the price, you haven't bought it. It's like, the fuck?
Sorry, you can't do that.
And from there, I think the final nail in the coffin...
Oh god, here we go. Right, so he said that I said that Cross Worlds will destroy Mario Kart World. Let's see what I actually said.
Mario Kart World is Sonic Racing Cross World.
Well, Sonic Grifter.
Again, you haven't even listened to my points.
The Sonic Grifter gamers, he's here.
Come on, let's hear it.
He's there. Get Sonic, hey, Sonic Bros, he's one of you. He's one of
you. Come on.
He's one of you.
I'm ready for you.
You'll always be shit. You'll always be shit. Sonic the Hedgehog fans, you'll always be shit. Mario's the best.
What a lovely moral standard you have.
Better than the rest. We love Mario, don't we, guys? We fucking love Mario.
On one of gaming's longest-lasting franchises,
man.
just like Mario Kart World.
Jesus
However,
Christ.
Sonic Racing Cross World seems to be playing to its strengths rather than introducing an open world that no one asked for. Seriously, putting an open world in a Mario Kart game is like making a bulletproof tea towel. On their...
He tried to joke gamers. He tried to be funny.
Yeah, I do dry humor. I don't do what you do and use laugh tracks.
I was going to say that for me the joke didn't land, if I'm being honest with you, because you've just been so unfunny.
Well, again, it's like you interrupted the joke before the punchline, you cock, but whatever.
Now you
can pirate Sonic Cross Worlds. I don't really like the concept of piracy. I'll emulate games that I legally own. I'm not going to steal shit.
Just start jokes, it's just not working for me personally. I had one to the cringe counter. A good attempt though, but gotta try harder than that, brother. You gotta try like pepper in jokes throughout the video, so try and like...
Yeah, my bad. I need to try laugh tracks and skibbity toilet. Yeah, my bad. Not funny.
Your eggs in one basket, 3...
My audience isn't 3 years old. They don't laugh when seals clap their hands. Yeah, my bad.
6 minutes and 42 seconds in, you know what I mean? What I will say though is I like this also I added a second thing to the cringe count. I'll add another one to the cringe counter because this idea that
can we also just appreciate the tabs that he has up here? I made the Sonic community blank. Like, we don't know. It's like he just hates the concept of people who like Sonic. Again, you don't have to like Sonic. That's perfectly fine. But bit antagonistic of you.
An open world. I think it's just historical revisionism, you know? If you're asking me before Mario Kart World came out, yeah, I would say, hey, Musty, do you want to open world in Mario Kart World? But yeah, not really. No, I'm okay, thank you, I'm okay. But like, since it's come out, you can't say, oh, it should never have gone open world. I'm like, no, I'm glad they tried it, and I think it's quite interesting, and I'm glad people have had a lot of fun with it. And it's actually very...
Well, again, it's like, you're only saying, by your own admission, you're only saying this because the game came out and you liked it. It's like, what about the people like me, where the concept of an open world turn them off from buying the game altogether. It's like, I don't want the game to be, like, overly... It's like saying... Like, it's not a hard concept. It's like, I want Mario Kart to just play to its strengths. I want free lap racing. I want, like, more racetracks, more characters, more customization. Like, it is what it is. Like, that's just what I want. I don't want it to be open world. It's like, I don't want Animal Crossing to suddenly become Doom. You know, I want Animal Crossing to just play to its strengths. It is what it is. Like, maybe, like, call me old-fashioned, call me whatever, but I just think that's a good thing when games play to their strengths, because at the end of the day, surely that's what made you buy them in the first place?
Very interesting debates around it. Could have maybe used a bit more source? Yeah, but, like, I'm glad it exists now. It's like, it's just historical revisionism.
Well, again, and I'm clearly not the only one who thinks that, because it's like, again, look at the Discord server where there's like 50,000 people or more trying to play, like, free lap races, because they don't enjoy the intermission tracks. It's like... I'm clearly not on my own with that notion.
I mean, I don't like it. It's like when, oh, do you know what it is? I've got the perfect equivalent. It's like when Pokemon fans say Pokemon should never have gone 3D. Like, if you're any Pokemon fan who grew up in the, like...
I mean, to be fair, Pokemon did go downhill when it became 3D. Not because it was 3D, it went downhill for other reasons, but...
era of Pokemon when Pokemon
bit of a weird time to make that point.
Do you know what I mean? It's an unbelievable statement. At the time, everyone and their mother was waiting for Pokemon to go 3D. Literally made a 3DS. Like, the 3DS was out. Pokedex 3D and Dreamcatcher were out. Everyone was like, yes, this is what the new 3D Mario is. Pokemon Coliseum, Battle Revolution, XD, it all hyped the Pokemon Stadium. It all gave us, like, tidbits of what 3D could look like. Yeah. Obviously, now that it's out, we're just like, yeah, maybe you could have done Octopus.
You do realise Pokemon Coliseum and, like, Battle Revolution, like, those games were always 3D. You do realise that, right? Okay.
Yeah, at the time, everyone's clamoring for it. So when Pokemon fans say that, I'm just like, you're preaching to a reality that doesn't exist, and that's the same thing you're doing, gaming.
I mean, you're basically arguing a straw man because I've never said this.
I want to say I'm a Sonic guy, but Crosswell looks shit to me. Oh, damn! You're supposed to toe the company line, Morkin. Everything I've seen of it and everything. Everything I've seen of it and everything, I've seen it all. It's way too chaotic and overstimulating for me. I'll have to try it. I don't know if I want to buy it, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna do the streamer thing and say super chat gold, chat. I'll be real. Listen, I'm gonna super chat gold. I'll be real with you.
Been not brilliant.
Whoa! You can't say that. You have to show. You have to say, hey, it's a Dreamcast.
Oh, I skipped ahead to the perfect moment, chat. Get this.
Hey, Gaming Grift. Where's the Dreamcast? What happened? What happened to your...
I don't give a fuck about the Dreamcast. What? Like, see, this is the thing. Like, according to this guy, because I like Sonic, I have to shill for Sonic's entire history. I really hope you keep that same energy with the Virtual Boy.
I think he has no Dreamcast.
Not brilliant, but with how much...
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Was that... Hang on, was it?
...of Sonic racing games in the past has been not brilliant.
Whoa. You can't...
I literally criticize Sonic games. His reaction's gonna be priceless.
You can't say that. You have to shill. You have to say, hey, brother. You gotta speak. You gotta put your shill overalls on. Come on now. Come on.
But with how much content has been...
Oh, you mean like Mario?
...revealed in trailers, as well as how much I enjoyed the beta, I wouldn't be surprised if people overall prefer...
Where's your shilly dogs, bro? Where's your shilly dogs?
...this game to Mario Kart World. So coming back to the question I asked earlier, why is Mario Kart World...
Most people don't know what a Dreamcast is, I know, right?
...failing? Well, it's coming down to not just one factor, but...
Firstly, it's not failing, but I'll let you go for it.
I mean, it's definitely not succeeding as well as it could do.
Quite a few smaller ones. From the fact that the community is having to take matters into their own hands to preserve the matchmaking, to the questionable...
That's just Nintendo.
Again, that's something I got wrong. It's not a case of preserving the matchmaking, it's more so just circumventing Nintendo's questionable decisions.
Nintendo being Nintendo, but I agree with you.
Decisions and updates that Nintendo make.
Yeah, as he said, it was... Yeah, he basically summarized it perfectly there.
The game.
I agree with you, yes.
The fact that Mario Kart World was screwed over since it basically had to carry the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2 for...
That's just a straight up lie. It wasn't forced to carry, if anything.
It literally was. What do you mean? It was the only new game. I mean, granted, you could play older games, but, like, if we're talking about new games, which is what I was talking about, then, yeah, it was the only new game.
It being on its own gave it a higher chance to like, that's another lie. That's just the opposite is true.
The fuck do you mean that's a lie? Like, you're saying I'm lying because you have, like, a different fucking perspective. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that doesn't mean I was lying.
we got Bonanza, to the fact that Donkey Kong Bonanza dropped and basically exceeded everyone's expectations and left Mario Kart World in the dust.
Nope. Once everyone's finished with DKB, people are just gonna go back to Mario Kart.
Well, yeah, because you don't have any other fucking games to play. Like, that's not a good thing.
There'll always be a time where you
The word shill is gonna be over you. Chat, I'm actually curious, what does shill even mean? I'm curious. An accomplice of a confidence trickster or swindler who poses as a genuine customer to entice or encourage. See, it's like, by definition, I'm literally not a shill. Because it's like, I don't pose as a genuine customer, it's like, I am a genuine customer. It's like, again, I'm not a shill for the Steam Deck by definition. I own one, and I enjoy it. Like, it basically means like a fake fan, I guess. It's like, by definition, I'm not a shill. It's like, I don't shill for... It's like, by definition, you couldn't even call me an Unleashed shill. Because that would imply that I pretend to like Unleashed, but I actually don't. Basically, you defend, you must talk good about it. Well, no, like, it's good to have you in the chat, by the way, Phoenix. I hope you're okay. But it's like, no, by definition, a shill is like a fake fan. Like, you pretend to like something when in reality you don't. Which, again, is not me. It's like, by definition, I'm not a shill.
Say, just one more worldwide, but you will never say...
Again, he's basically just throwing buzzwords at the wall and hoping they stick.
More banana when you collect all the bananas. He's racking up lies, games. He's racking up lies.
To the fact that Sonic Cross World is coming out later this year, and it's shaping up to be a
Sonic Racing Cross World is coming out later this
much better kart racer. And
you don't know that. You just...
Well, again, I mean, I did say in this video that I played the beta.
I'm gonna add that to the cringe count.
Also, I'd also like to point out that at no point in time did I say it definitively is gonna be better than Mario Kart World. Not in this video, anyways. What I did say is that I played the beta and I was impressed, and was looking forward to seeing where the game is going. Which, again, is just an honest opinion. Doesn't make me a shill.
You just don't know that. Brother, you just don't know.
I agree.
You just... Like, honestly, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I've literally...
See, this is the thing that's confusing me. So, apparently earlier, I don't know that Donkey Kong Bonanza is any good, because according to this guy, I haven't played it. But now, I don't know Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is going to be good, even though I have played the beta. I'm so confused. Like, what does... What is he on about?
Never seen this level of hubris from a...
How the fuck am I hubris? Do you know what hubris even means? Again... Excessive pride or self-confidence. Isn't that literally you right now? Like... How is this hubris? Motherfucker's acting as if I'm Norman Osborn. Like, what's going on?
A fan base in my 20 years of the internet. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. I have never seen such a level of hubris, gamers, in the gaming sphere in my whole... Normally, when it comes to like a game coming out, it's not going to be as good, Normally, it's the reverse, isn't it? From my experience, normally it's the reverse. Normally, like, oh, this game's going to come out. Better be shit.
I love the fact that I've got this video at like 125% speed, but it's like, you know for a fact this guy's talking at warp speed. Like, even if I put it at normal speed. That's amazing.
Better be shit. But like, I've never seen such a level of this game is going to blow Mario Kart World out of the fucking water, and you guys are going to be so shit for it. Do you know what's going to happen, gamers? It's a prediction, but it's not even going to be like a good prediction, chat. The game's going to come out, week 1, it's going to be amazing, all the Sonic Bros are going to be on their high, and then, do you know what's going to happen? The Nintendo stands are going to, 2 weeks later, are going to point out the Steam numbers, because remember, this game's on Steam, which means you can see the public player numbers. The Steam numbers are going to fall off drastically, which is what happens with any game, by the way. It's not a bad thing, it just happens. And they're like, ha, look at your game, only like 8,000 concurrent, ha, 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 ha. And then the Sony fans go, no, our game's still alive!
Okay, so by your own logic, Nintendo are going to be antagonistic. You acknowledge that player counts dwindle over time, so that's not an indication whether the game's shit. So by your own logic, the Nintendo crowd are going to be assholes. Which, let's be honest, that's probably going to be the case. Also, not gonna lie, it would be really awkward if this take ages like fucking milk. Like, Chat, how awkward would it be if Sonic Racing Cross Worlds wins Game of the Year? Like, it's not going to. It hasn't got a hope in hell of winning Game of the Year. But imagine how much this guy would cope and sieve if it did win Game of the Year. Like, I'll be honest, my left butt cheek has a higher chance of winning Game of the Year than Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. But imagine how mad he would be. Imagine. Like, he would go full Homelander if that game won Game of the Year. Like, the game has no chance of winning Game of the Year. Like, but imagine if it did. It would be so fucking funny. I would be able to farm content on the Nintendo fanboys for like weeks. It would be gorgeous.
Games are dead, games are dead. That's gonna be the discourse.
Yeah, come in. Especially Harmon Smith, because he actually takes the Game Awards seriously.
I've already predicted it. It's boring. It's actually boring. That's actually what's gonna happen. It's actually unreal. I've already predicted.
Oh, it's boring. Well, how do you know the game's not out? Are you being hypocritical?
To the gamers. I like Sega, but not this. I'm insane. But the other words was, I like Sonic. I like Sonic now. Shadow Generation is like one of my favorite platforms I've ever played.
Oh, you like Sonic? Well, that's funny because you're a piece of shit to the Sonic community.
It's actually an amazing. Like, honestly, guys, if you're a Sonic, like,
guaranteed he only likes Sonic X Shadow Generations because you play as a black hedgehog. Like, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna go get my cup of tea. Like, he claims to like Sonic even though he's a piece of shit to the Sonic fanbase. That's hilarious. 2 seconds. I'm back. We're probably gonna end the stream soon because I mean we haven't got long to go, but it is what it is.
For someone who's kind of been
Crossworlds won't sell as well as Mario Kart World. But for one played, it looks better. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's not gonna sell as many copies because I mean it's fucking Mario Kart, but
disillusioned with Sonic. You just haven't played a Sonic game in a while. I would literally say go play Sonic Shadow Generations. It's really fucking good. It's actually really, really good. Just playing a Shadow is just really cool. Oh, I fucking love Shadow, okay? I came from the era of video games in like the 2000s where everyone was just really fucking edgy. Everything was just edgy, everything was just dark, everything was gritty.
I made that comment about him liking Shadow as a joke. I didn't expect it to age well.
That piss filter was like, yeah, guns, yeah, Ed, yeah. So like, a character that just harkens back to the era is just really fucking cool and, yeah, fucking Dr. Robotnik. Obviously, he doesn't say that. But, you know, like, I just love that shit, you know? And also, just the levels were really amazing, the game design was really amazing, everything's really amazing. So, just play Shadow Generations, honestly.
Yeah, it should be pretty apparent why people are basically so mixed on this game and why people are going back to revisit fan favorites such as Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
That's just not happening. That's just another light. It's just not happening. It's just not happening.
How the fuck do you know?
Sorry. You're equating, and the worst part, I know Gaming Grift knows this. I know 100% Gaming Grift knows this. People on the internet saying, I'm going back to Mario Kart Wii means jack all. It means fuck all. Yep.
And you know this how exactly? Like, what do you mean? If people are going back to play an older game, doesn't that kind of mean that the older game was better? Especially in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's case, because that's backwards compatible with the Switch 2.
People are going to say that, but like, has there been any notable spikes? Has there been any notable dips? Yeah, people will go back on for one day and then go back to playing Mario Kart World.
No, that might not happen.
Guys, you're talking to a guy, chat. Listen, I know this, and you know mostly why you're so confident? I used to play Call of Duty, chat. I used to hear this from between 2009 to 2014, chat. I heard this every fucking year. I heard Black Ops 1 sucks, I'm going back to Modern Warfare 2. The guy
Who the fuck said that?
I'd go back to Modern Warfare 2 for about a week, all his friends are still on
Like, if you said Ghosts, I would have, like, mate. Who in that... See, this is how I know he's full of shit. Who said Black Ops 1 was crap?
Black Ops 1, he goes back to playing Black Ops 1. Modern Warfare 3 is shit, Black Ops 1 was way better. He'd go back to Black Ops 1 for like a day, all his friends are still playing Modern Warfare 3, go back to Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops 2 is shit, Modern Warfare 3 is better. He goes back...
Again, who was saying that Black Ops 2 was shit? Not a hope in hell. Black Ops 2 is still alive today. Are you kidding me? Like, if he'd have said Ghosts, that would have made sense, because it's like, yeah, people stopped playing Ghosts, they went back to BO2. People stopped playing Advanced Warfare, went back to BO2. Like,
someone off for like 2 days, goes back to Black Ops 2. I'm telling you, gamers, I'm telling you, it's been happening for years. For years. So what probably happened is that there was probably like a little bit of a movement. Oh, Mario Kart was shit, let's go back to Wii. They probably played for a week and then they went back to Mario Kart. That's probably what happened, gamers. It's been happening since before you're born, and it's gonna happen after you're born, like after you leave. Time is a flat circle. Okay, that's all it is. Imagine how much shit he gets if this game ends up reviewing poorly. I don't ever want to wish for the cycle of a game to be bad, but like part of me wants this to be a stinker just to see how this guy ends up crashing out, you know? It's like,
how am I crashing out? I don't give a shit about it.
I don't want it to happen. I hope this game's good and I hope everyone enjoys it.
Like, again, I'm making the video for views and to grow my channel. Like, I couldn't give a shit whether the game lives or dies.
You know how like, there's a small evil part of me, chat? Do you know there's a small evil part of me that wants this game to fail? In the same way there's a very small chat. There's a very small evul part of me that wants a Nintendo Direct not to have a 3D Mario game. And you know exactly.
Well, that didn't age very well.
Why? You know exactly why I want the next Nintendo Direct not to have a 3D Mario game. You know exactly why.
Oh, you want it to not have a 3D Mario game? Oh, well, in that case, your take aged like wine, because it didn't.
Let's continue.
I'm the gaming.
Why the hell do you want the game? Why do you want the Nintendo Direct to not have a Nintendo game? Like, okay, why not?
Thank you all for watching.
Oh, well, already
if you enjoyed the video, I'd encourage you to subscribe.
I'm gonna do nothing but swap, but I'll be right there.
To the channel.
That's fair. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Yeah, he's gonna, like, literally in his... It's kind of awkward when, like, in his, like, recommend video for viewer, it literally shows him a live stream where I'm ranking Sonic songs. Do you watch Sonic videos, my guy? Yeah, that was pretty much, that was pretty much, yeah, that was rough. You guys wanted me to watch that for ages. That was pretty insane. Man. Like, genuinely, that was embarrassing. Evidently his channel, again, like, no disrespect to the guy, like, I mean, he's clearly... He was clearly he was never going to take an objective standpoint going into that video, because he doesn't like what he perceives as the Sonic community, even though I don't even like to call myself part of the Sonic community, because, let's be honest, the Sonic community can be rather fucking weird at times. Looking at you, DeviantArt. But yeah, it's like, that video was actually worse than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting him to talk about Skibidi Toilet. I wasn't expecting him to have, like, a cringe or lie counter. And some of the stuff wasn't even lies, like, that's the thing. It's like, there were moments where he basically just kind of agreed with what I said, and called me a liar anyways. That was rough. You should check the comments. I mean, there's no point. It's like, I'm fairly certain a lot of people just... a lot of people who commented on the video probably just don't like me in general, which makes sense because a lot of them literally flocked to my comment section to be like, oh, like, Sir Musty is like the GOAT, you should be like him. There was someone today who did that, which partially reminded me to make this stream, because I originally wasn't going to. Because at the end of the day, it's like, it is what it is. It's like, he's a smaller content creator, he's doing a pretty good job growing his channel, like he's almost at 10k subs in a little bit over a year, so fair play to him, he's growing his channel, so whatever he's doing is working for him, but at the end of the day, it's like, he's growing his channel by being cringe, by being a bit of an idiot, and being a biased piece of shit, so it's like, I don't really know if his channel is going to be long-term. It is what it is. It's like, I guarantee you a lot of you would unsubscribe if I acted like him, and I'm very glad I don't. It is what it is. No, I don't really know what to say. Yeah, I agree with you. I agreed with you, but you still lied. I know, right? It is what it is. Mental, but could you do these live streams later in the day? Somebody's currently excuse me. It is currently 9:15 in the evening, so I can't really do them much later, I'm afraid. Especially this week, because I'm on morning shifts, so I wouldn't really be able to. It is what it is. Either he's live streaming right now. Okay, cool. Don't care. I'm not gonna harass him. I don't encourage any of you guys to harass him. It is what it is. He clearly is happy making the content he's making, and that's all there is to it. So, it is what it is. One of the comments said you would respond to him. Yeah, and I hope that my response has been firm but fair, because that's usually what I try to be. It's like, I don't actively antagonize people, unless, you know... The only time that I really antagonize people is if they say something, like, really shit. Or unless they antagonize someone else first. So, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm no saint. I have no obligation to be nice to you. I'm here to make content and hopefully entertain you guys. Whether I do or not is a different matter, but it is what it is, so. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, with that being said though, guys, I've been awake since 6 o'clock this morning. So this is where I'm going to be ending the stream. So I thank you all for watching. I appreciate so many of you guys being here. Like, there was like 70 people in the stream earlier, which is fucking awesome. So yeah, I want to say once again, a massive thank you to everyone being here. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the stream. I don't really have any plans for content over the next few days, but I'm sure I'll think of something. So yeah, with that being said, I thank you all for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. We'll give a final goodbye from Puffer. Because Puffer's been mysteriously absent from the stream today. Probably because he didn't want to waste any of his valuable time on that human. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. And I will see you all I will see you all when I see you.